I'm going to let you know we have these new hoodies, the Onward hoodies in the merch shop. These are my favorite template of hoodie ever that we've ever had. I think you will love them and enjoy them. They're at theovonstore.com. And thank you so much for your support. Today's guest is a stand-up comedian. He has 2 podcasts, Tuesdays with Stories with Joe List and We Might Be Drunk with Sam Morrill. He's touring all over this year. He's a one of one. He's a new father, and he has a new series out called Page to Stage, where comedians take something from their notebook and you see it build until it gets performed. Today's guest is a one of one, my Louisiana brethren, Mr. Mark Norman.
Are you flying out today?
Yeah, my stepdad is sick, so I got to go see him.
Geez,
I know, I'm bummed. I wanted to be there for Kill Tony.
Oh yeah,
are you doing it?
Doing it with Kid Rock, so that'll be. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna really zing him. That's the only way I can get to him, because if I do it at his house, he'll sick his security guards on me and call me the N-word.
Dude, I didn't know. Oh yeah, dude, he has a dog that can say the N-word. I saw.
Was it a black lab? I hope.
Oh yeah, dude. BLM, bro.
Black labs matter.
Of course it is, dude.
Hopefully it's not a German Shepherd.
He thought a black lab was a place where they tested barbecue sauce. I was like, here, get on mic.
That's where they make sickle cell.
Yeah, dude. I was like, bro, that's not. I was like, Bob, you got the wrong idea, man. So you're doing Kill Tony coming up
Tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
Oh yeah, at the what is it? The Bridgestone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very exciting. I feel like Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, I know, huh? Have you done one on that big of a level? That's big, man.
No, I've done arena shows, but I've never done like a panel with jokes and zingers, and that's gonna be weird, just making fun of these poor open micers in front of 20,000 people.
Dude, and imagine them getting up there, that many people, they're gonna be shook. How could you have a good set?
That's insane. I mean, it's like losing your virginity to Pamela Anderson. Well, that's a dated. Who's the new hot lady?
Who is it now?
Oprah?
No, it's
Rihanna. Who do the kids like?
Oh,
Sydney Sweeney. That's
Sydney
a good one.
Sweeney.
Look at the tits on Dickless.
God. Oh, wow.
Holy hachi machi.
She seems like a beautiful young lady, huh?
Very attractive.
She just got separated from her husband, I think.
Oh, hey, you're in.
That's Slurp Lord. I thought about sending her a message, but I don't know what I would say.
Hey, say nice yams, bitch.
Oh, yeah, that's true, dude.
I think she wants that. No one talks to her like that anymore, so it'd probably turn her on.
You think? Oh, I'll definitely say something about that vegetation.
Yeah, she's got some crop circles.
Oh, yeah, brother, gang, dude.
Is that the ex? That guy looks like an ugly me.
Yeah,
oh, man, I feel great.
Yeah, that guy definitely fumbled the breast. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, look, he looks like an Uber driver.
Yeah, dude, it would take you 70 minutes to get her bra on, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot to compact in there.
Oh, you would have to have a buddy. It would almost have to be like 2 of those guys doing that slingshot thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's like trying to get leaves in a bag.
Oh, yeah, dude. Wow.
So look, that is a lovely, lovely lady. It's good to know that a blonde with huge cans that's back.
Fuck yeah. That's a great point, dude. She could be anything. We need flight attendants like this now.
Ooh, yeah, good. They're all gay now.
Oh, they're all gay. Even a woman like you're. I remember trying to hit on this lady, and she'll be like, I'd love to go out with you, but I'm only going to be a woman for like another week. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, damn.
That's what this flight attendant said. I was like, oh, come on.
Good Lord. Where's she connecting? In Transville?
I know, dude. Yeah.
That's
Transylvania. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're all gay now. They used to be very attractive. It's like these sky homos. They've taken over the air.
Yeah, dude. Oh. It is, dude. I feel like when you get on, you have to protect your straightness. The second you get on there, I lock in, dude. I tell my penis, I say, you know what we're here for? We're just here to get from A to B.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Do not look around.
Yes. Yes.
They're gonna tempt you. It'll be like a kind of a guy, like a guy possibly dressed as a woman walking through with liquor or snacks or those goldfish. My penis loves goldfish, right?
Oh, love a goldfish.
So, but do not look over there. You stay straight. We're going to Cincinnati.
Exactly. No place straighter than Cincinnati. That is a straight town right there.
It is, dude.
They eat chili and watch football.
Oh.
But wait, hold on. You said something. Oh, you ever get flattered by the gay love?
Yeah.
That is very nice when a gay guy's like, hey, cutie, or whatever, and you're like, hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, because it's replacing the old thing. It's like you still want the affection.
Right.
And now it's like a lot of us didn't even have dads, so it's like they're kind of coming at you with that combo meal.
Oh, you get the male attention and flirty.
And the female flirty.
Yeah, that's good.
You get it in one.
God, I'd love to be gay.
That's a lot of gay guys' thing is, don't you want that combo meal?
Right.
You
good
know?
point. And he could blow the fucking chrome off your trailer hitch.
Oh, dude, this is insane to be talking about.
Sorry, this is God's country.
I'm just going to Cincinnati, okay? That's all.
You're right.
That's all I'm telling you, Mark.
All right, I'm already getting a layover. And I'm gay over.
But dude, yeah, there's just something like you see them but yeah, God, could you even imagine some strong guy who was probably like on the neck team in college or whatever, some sporting event like the
wrestling?
Yeah, wrestling or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he just pins your cock to the back of his throat with his tongue or whatever.
Woo, easy, big fella.
Sorry, that's crazy. That seems...
Anyone else hard?
Yeah, that seems crazy.
You're going to make Morgan Wallen uncomfortable.
That's true.
Oh, man, yeah, it's got to be nice to be the gay. What about Glory Hole? Is that real?
There was one at...
What? You know of one?
There was one at Louisiana State when I was at LSU.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
How'd I miss that? I went there for a semester.
Yeah, bring up Glory Hole LSU.
What?
They had one, and you know where it was? I think it was in, I want to say the library.
Whoa. Damn, they plugged that hole. Look at that.
Oh, there's one right there taking a dump in Thoreau. That's one of the halls there. Oh, there it is right there.
Whoa. Look at that.
Look at that.
Damn, you could even look through there if you wanted to, which is nice.
Bro, but it's hard to look through there when there's a wiener coming through.
You take your eye out.
Yeah, dude, don't be that weirdo that's trying to sightsee at a glory hole, you know?
Yeah, you gotta trust the hole. You gotta go with it. Whatever comes through, you gotta eat it.
That's the whole, dude, that's the original game show right there.
Oh, yes. That's great.
Yeah, now it's like, I'm thinking of what it's called now. It's like, the floor is lava, dude.
Right.
Nothing that has nothing on the glory hole is open.
That's a great point. Yeah. And you never know who's on the other side. Could be your teacher, your brother, your pastor. I mean, that's a real gamble.
Oh, yeah. It could be your pastor. It could be your future, dude. It could be some gay dude or woman. Nowadays, even lesbians will stop in there just to couture their jawline. They'll pop into a male glory hole.
Yeah, but what about lesbians? They don't have any way to glory. You can't get a clit through that wood girth.
I don't know. You put the softball team in there, they'll they'll hit a single at least through that thing.
Yeah, Brittany Griner could get something through that hole.
Oh, damn.
That's what put her in jail in Russia, I heard. Have you seen her lately? She looks like Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I could see a crossover. Why hasn't she been on SNL, I wonder?
Oh.
Brittany, let me see something real quick.
Oh, this is awkward.
Rick, thank you. Get the fuck. Get the fuck.
Whoa. Look at those dogs walking on water. What religion is this?
What the fuck is that?
Dude, I've never, bro, dude, this is that new shit, man. This is what's coming now.
Right.
This is the new Christianity. This will be a story in the Bible one day. Brittany Griner shoots a 3-pointer.
Yeah, she looks like Deuteronomy.
Yeah, damn, that was good.
Thanks.
God, bro. That's a pretty decent start for an episode, I feel like.
Hell yeah. Well, I love Nashville. I love this town. We did the Ryman last night. We did Zanies after that.
Drop your mic down a little bit.
Oh,
like
sorry.
This, yeah.
Went to Kid Rock's house. It was a wild
You went
night.
to Kid Rock's?
Yeah, we were just out with Tony, and Tony's like, I got a surprise for you. We jump in a car, we drive a half hour, and
We
then
did
bam.
it.
Yeah, exactly. And what a home.
Oh, you go to. There's definitely. Was it just him there? Was it other people?
It was just him and like a security guy.
Oh yeah, dude,
And maybe a
that guy-
slave. I mean, it felt like it. Big, jacked, scary, like Marine-looking guy.
Oh yeah, a lot of those guys love to cook when they're not fucking like sniping fucking Gazans on behalf of Israel.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he
Build that wailing wall.
yeah, I know, Jesus. Dude, I heard the Wailing Wall. This is the most Israel thing ever. The Wailing Wall has an ATM in it. Is that crazy?
That's hilarious.
Is it?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You need some cash out there if you're going to buy a little dreidel,
Yeah,
some
dude.
knickknacks.
Oh, I'll fucking spend Gimel on that bitch, son. That's all I spend, dude. They used to call me Big Gimel in a lot of back alleys.
Jimmy Gimmel.
In a lot of
Jimmy
fucking-
Gimmel Live.
In a lot of Yiddish back alleys, they used to call me fucking Jimmy Gimmel, dog. The Wailing Wall, it should have at least 2 ATMs at it. I can't even believe this is an issue over there.
It's got to have one, or at least a glory hole.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah.
Get that no foreskin through there.
Yeah, only in the glory holes in Israel it says FDIC insured. That's FDICK insured, dude.
Nice. There it is.
Oh!
There it is. Holy shit.
The only kosher ATM in the world. That's hilarious.
It just takes money from Palestinians. It's not even your account.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy.
Holy moly, that's hilarious.
Wow. Speaking of going abroad, you have shows coming up abroad, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Going to London, going to Australia. I love those crowds.
You do?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the flight's a bitch and you get homesick and the jet lag's a real cum guzzler, but I love Australia. I'm pumped. Do you ever go?
Yes, man. You have to. Where are you going over there? Let me see some of his dates here. You're going to Reykjavik,
Yeah, I think that's Iceland, right?
Reykjavik?
Reykjavik.
Oh, Reykjavik. That's how they say it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Reykjavik.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's texting with T9. Look at those vowels and
dude,
consonants.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that's like a drunk text.
Salford, United Kingdom, Cardiff, United Kingdom, Bristol, United Kingdom, Birmingham, London, Glasgow. You're going to fucking Glasgow, lad.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Get a smash burger, lad.
Yeah, get a Glasgow smile. That's where they cut you from here to here.
Get a Glasgow smile.
Terrifying.
Boy.
Those Scots are really
Belfast.
scary.
That's going to be incredible, dude. So you have those shows coming up. That's everywhere over there.
Yeah. Doing the whole gamut, just taking a train from top to bottom. It's
Yeah.
kind of shitty because you don't get to see anything. You just do the show and then you leave.
Yeah.
But the crowds are great and it's a fun time.
You have a couple days off.
Couple days off, yeah, not much. But I get so keyed up, I got to get back. So I just do the shows and I go home.
Well, it's hard. That's one of the things people don't realize. You go to these places, people are like, stay, do this and that. But then like you do 5-6 shows, you're on the road then for 2 weeks, kind of,
Right,
you know?
right.
Or, you know, you try to get into, and it's like, well, how long are you going to be over? You're going to be over there for 3 weeks, a month?
I know. I get that FOMO. I'm like, what's going on in America? You start looking at JD Vance memes. You're like, oh, I miss home.
Yeah, dude.
He's fat, putting Cheeto dust on a president.
Oh, yeah, bro. They had one the other day that said he has up syndrome. It was just a picture of JD Vance has up syndrome.
Oh, that's fun. Look at that guy. I think he loves it too, which is fun about him.
Oh, he has the best sense of humor. I bet he could. I honestly, I should send him one of these and see what he thinks about it.
Oh, I bet he's seen all of them. I would just scroll through those at dinner if I was him.
Yeah.
And look, you can't do that with Obama. You know, that's a different meme, if you know what I mean. So it's good to have him be into it.
Yeah, I got to see which ones he's into. I think I would like to try and get to interview him again because now he's in there.
Right.
And I bet it's weird in there.
Oh, in the White House?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, did you see Kid Rock over there dressed like a fucking firecracker salesman?
Oh, he was dressed like a fireman at a glory hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, fire crotch.
Dude, he was dressed like the Grand Wizard of Cracker Jack.
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
look at that. It looks like he's selling used cars in Bristol, Tennessee.
Oh, dude, definitely, dude. This guy looks like he could fucking sign the Constitution with his cock, dude. This guy's unbelievable,
He
dude.
does. John Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. That is a wild. He's a gatriot.
Oh, yeah, brother. That's it. Dude, if this photo alone doesn't get the Tiger King out of prison,
Right.
what are we even doing?
And this has got to scare the foreigners. If I was a Chinese motherfucker and I saw that, I go, we can't fuck with them. Look at this guy. He's like an Avenger.
Yeah, they're like, we made that shirt, but we didn't know he'd wear it like that.
You think Zelensky sees that and he's like, shit, I really didn't dress up. Holy, I dress like a ninja.
Yeah, dude, yeah. He's like, oh, I should have really showed up. He looks like the pilot for Malaysian Flight 370 or whatever.
The one that went down? Yeah. Where do you even get that made? I mean, that's
Dude,
crazy.
the one that went down on Key West, bro. That's a fucking... that thing landed on a cock, dude.
Yeah. Well, the flights have been, I think they've picked it up a little bit, but we had some crazy flights for a while, like upside down and flights.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Trying to show all these people what it's all about, dude. They had Run DMC flying one of the planes, dude.
Well, Run DEI. But yeah, look at that. Upside down. It's like the movie Flight with Denzel.
We ride here. Dude, and you have to listen to DMX when you get out of that plane, right?
Yeah,
There's
right.
no way. The plane's upside down, and now we have to exit. There's no way I don't bounce a track on my phone right there. Dude, I put on probably some DMX.
Oh, yeah.
As you walk out.
What you really want?
Yeah, what you really want from a flight.
Yeah. I want some peanuts and an upright plane.
Yeah, dude.
It's a wacky time.
There was something you had. I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. You have a new child.
Yes. Not mine.
I can't. I can't.
Matt Rife. He got it there.
Dude, unreal. And a lot of people thought Matt Rife is that guy who's trying to live forever, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got that beautiful face. He's shiny.
Oh.
He looks new.
He looks very... Yeah, a lot of people thought that's Matt Rife, Brian Johnson.
This guy, why does the guy who lives forever have to be annoying? You know, you want if a guy's going to live forever, you'd like him to be fun.
I know, dude. Why couldn't the guy that lives forever be...
You want like John Daly to live forever, you know?
Yeah.
Although he'll die tomorrow.
Well, especially because Hooters just went bankrupt, which is crazy.
Damn.
He was keeping it in business, dude.
I bet. Yeah, that guy could house some wings.
Bro, and he would walk in, it would always be empty. Restaurant chain Hooters goes bust and files for bankruptcy protection.
What is this, the Asian version?
And there is and if you can't see on the YouTube, on the video right now, there is a picture of all Asian women in Hooters attire. Where's that photo taken? Can you give me some information? Can you scroll up or down or something? There you go. Chinese waitresses dressed in orange shorts and T-shirts cheer while welcoming the arriving guests at the Hooters restaurant in Beijing.
Oh, shit. Damn, they're stealing everything from us.
They got it. Hooters is going bust. The U.S. restaurant chain known for chicken wings and its skinny Hooters girls waitstaff outfits has filed for bankruptcy protection.
Whoa.
HOA Restaurant Group filed for the motion for Chapter 11. It's the latest legacy restaurant chain to run into financial trouble amid high food and labor prices. Well, is that really why?
Yeah, I saw a couple of porkers in there on the last few years.
Yeah, let's just say that they got probably so many articles saying that they couldn't hire good tits in there anymore.
Right. You got to be inclusive.
Yeah.
So you got to get the wheelchair Hooter. You got to get the Downsy Hooter.
Yeah, you got to get an actual owl in there. It's like,
sure.
What are we doing?
Yeah, it's a tough time. It's the end of an era, but we still got Twin Peaks.
Ooh.
Just a sleeper that they just kept low and didn't talk, and now they're still around.
Yeah, that's like the Utah tits. Those tits are clean over there.
Clean. They're like the Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Macaulay's gone. He was hot for a while, but now Kieran's taking over. We got to go to Beijing.
God, dude.
I got to be honest. I never felt comfortable at a Hooters. Like, I like tits, I like wings, but I felt weird. It's just some girl named Stacy who's trying to make a few bucks, and I'm like, can I look at her? Can I not look at her? What would I do here?
There's a lot of them are like, I'm a model, and it's like, what are you? You know, will you model those sodas over here for me? Like, not in a bad way, but it's like, look, I want to support your modeling. I will tip a little bit extra.
Sure.
But we want to eat, too. I don't want to...
Yes. And then am I supposed to ogle you? Am I a creep? I never know what to do.
Right. Are you just a waitress? Are you... Yeah,
it was a gray area.
If I have you sign my 11-year-old son's back with a Sharpie...
Right,
am I a fucking sick dad or whatever?
Exactly. And then do I tip you by putting the money in your G-string? You know, like a strip club, at least you know. We're all here to see tits and ass. Everybody's on board.
Right. Hooters was this vague thing where like, hey, while you're a pervert... order, like,
Right.
let's get some fucking protein in you.
And then if you go, sometimes you go with a girl. Like you'd be at a work lunch, and the whole gang would go, and you're like, well, I got this lady here. She's in HR, and she's fat. Now we got the hot blonde. And the whole thing is awkward.
Yeah.
And then you try to make it equal. You're like, oh, well, they should have a place called Nuts that we could take you, Shelly. And she's like, I'm good.
Yeah, and she's been losing her hair because she has like iron deficiency or something.
Anemia.
Oh, that'll get you.
That was my black ex.
Yeah, dude, Hooters is shutting down. John Daly is going to have nowhere. Because, he used to live in a Hooters. He lived in a...
I can see that.
Didn't John Daly live in a Hooters? Bring that up?
No way. I thought you were joking. That's amazing.
John Gruden had an office apparently at Hooters headquarters, and John Daly had a special sleeping room in there.
Shut the fuck up.
Where'd they hear that? Oh, on the most recent episode of Theo Vaughn's This Past Weekend podcast. So hold on.
You're your own reference.
Hey, dude, this is where we are, dude. I saw John Daly overdose on gin one night and had to get carried out of a restaurant, not even a bar.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Man, he's like a superhero, this guy.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely him, Kid Rock. Now we have a superhero.
Yep.
We have our Avengers, dude.
Yes. We need some more in there.
We need a good woman in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who's a fun woman?
Ooh, I know who. That lady that cooks and that said the N-word. What's her name?
Oh, Paula Deen.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Boy, there's going to be a lot of N-word in that kitchen.
Oh, dude, look, dude.
Maybe we should throw a black guy in just to even it out a little bit.
Yes, and to keep her on her toes.
Yeah, right.
Who do we get in there?
Who's
we need a
fun
good
black. Maybe hold on. Kanye.
Ooh.
That'll really shake things up.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Oh yeah. So he'll be wearing the Klan hood, ironically.
But now it's their Klan hood. So it's like, what do whites do now that there's I don't want to say this is cultural appropriation.
I mean, did FUBU make that? I mean, that's our thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
I mean, it's so weird because Elon's trying to tell everybody, hey, I'm not a Nazi. And he's like, no, I am a Nazi.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard these days to figure out if you're a Nazi or not. It is fucking impossible.
I mean, did you ever think you'd see this many swastikas in 2020? The whole world's gone batshit.
No, and they're not even pointed. You don't even know who they're pointing. Like, it's like there's liberal people using swastikas because they're
angry.
Yes.
At Tesla.
Yes.
But now you're drawing swastikas, so these poor Jews are like, all right, well, that means fuck me. I know you're mad at that guy, but what about me?
But then you also have people saying that that America and Israel are swastika. They're using it, promoting them because they're killing the Palestinians.
Huh.
So you're saying that they're the like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys are the new Germany. They're saying that Israel's the new Germany.
Oh, geez. This is too much.
That's what I'm saying. It's
so many layers.
Yeah.
It's
what happened to the business transaction of a glory hole, dude?
Exactly. You know, I mean, we're buying Greenland, Gulf of America, Canada's mad at us, Beyonce's doing country. Everything's topsy-turvy. Alec Baldwin shot a lady. I mean, I can't keep up with all the shit. It's all twisted.
But at the same time, is it the most It's exciting.
It is. It's the best of time and the worst of time. But you could open X and you're just like, holy fuck my ass. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude. And
X is like a portal to like Crazy Town.
Yeah, dude.
You're just shitting like, oh, that's a bear attack, a race riot.
Oh,
like,
race riot. Black kids beat up another white kid at school.
Right.
Not a hate crime.
Right.
Just a tweet.
Just a tweet.
Yeah.
And then there's like crazy tit lady and it says, don't open this if you're alone.
Yeah.
And I always open it. Even if I'm at the library, I'm like, I got to do it.
Dude.
I can't resist that.
It's like 10 reasons why apples are killing your body right now.
Yes.
And you're like, fuck.
You got me, clickbait.
Yeah, huh?
Did you see that Bill Burr thing where he yelled at the reporter? Oh, pull this up if you can. I mean, this was so cool. This is why I love Bill. He's on a red carpet for something, and a reporter's like trying to get him to say controversial shit, and he calls him out.
I'm not going to just have some controversial moments that can get clicks. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm here for Conan. I'm not doing all of this. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East? I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about this.
I was just going to bring it right down.
What do you think about global warming?
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth, I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts, like even the violence
I don't watch
that's
the
going
news.
on in Tesla?
I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. This is the things that I do. And I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No. That's weak. That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
But yeah, it's so cool because he's like, you're trying to get me to say shit so you can get clicks. You guys report.
Yeah.
Stop putting it all on me. I can get in trouble now and go viral for some ignorant shit I said.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Dude, that's a great point. Yeah, it's definitely become crazy now. It's like, but it's because people are afraid to speak up because I think all those people feel like they'll probably lose their jobs.
Yes.
I think a lot of them are just caught in this old system where like, if I say anything that's truthful, that's why I think why a lot of like, you even see like Candace Owens, you see a lot of comedians, podcasters, like people are listening to them. At least they're trying to figure shit out or they're talking about things as earnestly as they think they can.
Yeah, well, we're so divided now that if you say this opinion, the other side attacks you. If you say that opinion, that side attacks you. So the newspapers want to sell clicks or whatever, so they're just like, we'll go down the middle. We got to keep everybody. You say the fucked up shit, and we'll report about it.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's a great point. He said it's passing the buck. Where's the fucking, how was it that like, even during the first year of like the Gaza thing, that not one mainstream network guy was like, hey, this seems kind of fucked up.
Is that right? I thought people were talking, I guess it's mostly internet people.
Yeah, I think it was more internet people.
That's
but it was
true.
kind of like, hey, this, or even just any side, like, let's get one interview from a Palestinian guy.
Oh, yeah, true.
That shit was just kind of crazy. Hey, basketball fans, are you ready to win real money? Well, check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 dunks on its rivals, including Prize Picks. Just select 2 or more players. That's how you do it with DraftKings Pick 6. And you choose if they'll have more or less of a certain stat, like points, rebounds, three-pointers, and more. Pick 6 is available in most states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Missouri, and more. Don't settle for a smaller payout. Switch to Pick 6 and cash in your basketball knowledge. New players get $50 in Pick 6 credits instantly on just a $5 entry. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code THEO. That's code Theo for new customers. To play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins. Only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
UFC 314 is on the way. It's a stacked pay-per-view card taking place live from Miami, Florida. In the main event, Alexander Volkanovski returns to face top contender Diego Lopez for the vacant featherweight championship. That's gonna be a banger. Michael Chandler also takes on Paddy the Baddy Pimblett in a 5-round co-main event. Also on the card, Yair Rodriguez welcomes Patricio Pitbull to the UFC, and the Fighting Nerds look to continue their UFC unbeaten streaks. You can buy now at ESPNPLUS.com/THEO or click the link in the description below. That's UFC 314. It's this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time only on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You can guarantee I will be getting it. You can buy now at ESPNPLUS.com/THEO or click the link in the description below. Pitbull coming over from Bellator. Yair Rodriguez, one of the greats. You got Volkanovski versus Lopez. It's gonna be a banger. You have a new show that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm working on like a web series. I'm trying to sell it, but it's called Page to Stage. And
Page to Stage?
Yeah, like you come up with a bit idea, and then you go up at Zany's and work it out, and it's clunky, and then you work it out again and again and again, and then eventually you crack it, and now you're doing it at an arena. That's the show. So it shows the comic thinking of a bit, and then struggling with it, and then eventually figuring it out and killing with it.
And like in between, that's an example of it right there?
Yeah, we've done a couple episodes already, and this is episode 1. We just put out episode 2.
Yeah, that's something. Hey, is this stupid?
I'm bombing all day long here.
God, I hope this wasn't an expensive ticket.
Oh, this is great, man.
Oh, thanks. I can't believe this has never been done.
Got a dumb idea, that's how comedy starts. You take it on stage, it bombs, and you do it again. Too far. All right, we'll work on that. Oh, God, we're supposed to be there.
What else do you do here? You like break down the bit with other friends, kind of work on it?
Exactly. Like me and Sam Morrill or Chris Stefano we'll sit at the cellar and chop it up and try to figure out where the funny is and what angle to go with.
You guys have so many just artisans up there.
Oh, yeah. It's comedy college over there.
It's chefs. You guys have chefs.
Yes, exactly.
We're down here selling Hooters to fucking people.
Yeah, but this is fun. This is Shane. This is fun as hell, though. I love Nashville. I mean, you got the Zanies just opened another room. I mean, you guys are cooking.
Yeah, I've been in there. That lab over there, it's great.
Great room. So, yeah, and each episode will be a different kind. I do the first one, then it'll be, Ronnie Chang and Michelle Wolf and Shane.
So the show is going to be, it's just different examples of that?
Yeah, with each one is a different comic working on a bit. So you could do one if you wanted or whoever. And
yeah, I want to start working on some new stuff, man. I've been writing a lot of stuff. I just have to start getting on stage. I think I'll go down to Austin probably to work on it.
Ooh, I like that. I mean, that mothership, you can't beat that room.
Well, just to have this, and also there's other rooms right around there. Brian Redband has a room right there.
The Creek.
Yeah, they have one room there. It's called like Skinny or whatever, you know what it's called, but it's like they have
Tony's room.
Way dead at.
Yeah,
Tony's room. But they have a lot of it's like it's like Autistic Cat or whatever.
Right. Edward Jones.
Yeah, they have everything there. Like dude, things there are so progressive, but also it's like. I've seen like save the N words there, and you're like, that does not seem.
No.
Like it's like racist and progressive because it's like Austin.
Good intentions, but bad message.
Yeah,
bad title.
Yeah, it's like
Save the Whales, but you're talking about fat people.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, Austin's fun because when you're working on new shit, you got to be able to bounce around. You can't just do one set every now and then.
I agree. And it's even a lot of times when you're working on new stuff, for me, it's like that third time you do it in a night, even if you don't even want to do it, and nothing comes out of it, but it's still just burning that like, every time you cook it, you just cook it. And it's like, so the next time will be good, right?
100%. They say when you lift weights, the one where you're like, and you can't get it up, that's the one that matters the most. And it's the same with comedy, I think. When you're working on that new one and you don't want to say it and it's not really working, that's when you find it, when you just push it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I have a buddy that just started comedy last week.
No way.
A friend of mine from AA, he just started.
Aren't you glad those days? I would hate to just start now. I mean, we're 20 years in or whatever the fuck. I used to watch you at open mics at fucking Lucy's Surfer Bar in New Orleans.
Dude.
Yeah, you were the guy. You had a hot girlfriend. You had some money. You had a cool haircut.
I didn't have. Well, I did have a very cute girlfriend.
Oh, I still remember her.
God, she was pretty, wasn't she?
I think about her all the time.
I'll be honest. I think about her a lot.
Yeah, that was really something. No one had a hot girlfriend back then. We were all losers in Louisiana.
I remember walking by like some of the Saints players, and they're all said, "We're going to steal your girlfriend."
That sounds about right. That's what they do.
And they did. That's the crazy part. No, I don't know. But yeah, dude. God, bro, when we went to Lucy's, that was fun, dude.
That was not a care in the world. There was no phones. There was no, we got to get a clip. There was no video shit. It was just for the love of the game.
And they had all kind of like Dane Fauché. Remember him?
Yeah, of course. Funny guy.
And they he was in that documentary. Did you see that?
No. What doc?
I don't know if he's okay with talking about this, but bring it up. Dane Fauché.
I love those old Louisiana names. Fauché, Thibodeau, Landry.
Yeah, it was like...
Remember Sean Patton was down
there. He
there?
is.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Dane
Good old
Fauché.
Dane. I looked up to him too when I started.
Oh, dude, same, bro. And also one of the nicest guys.
Oh yeah, great guy, and he was really like, he welcomed everybody. Hey, we're doing comedy. Good to have you. And it was the first time I had like a group, like a clique.
Yeah.
Felt like a cult.
Dude, yeah, Dane's an awesome guy. But they had a he was part of a very important it's called Our Friend. What is it? Our Friend is a 2019 American biographical drama film directed by Gabriella Calperthwaite and written by Brad Inglesby, based on Matthew Teague's 2015 Esquire article, The Friend, Love is Not a Big Enough Word.
Jeez, Jason Segel, Dakota Johnson, Casey Affleck. Holy, how did I not know about it? This is huge.
And it's based on I think the main character is based on him. Scroll some.
Oh, God, are you going to tell me he's got some disease?
In a flashback to 2000, Matt, a journalist and Nicole, a theater performer, live in New Orleans. She introduces Matt to Dane, a friend from college, working as a camera operator who dreams of becoming a stand-up comic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Yeah, dude, this is a cool thing to watch.
Good for him, yeah. Comedy's so big right now. I mean, you're talking to presidents, vice president, Bernie Sanders. It's weird how intertwined it all is.
Well, I think everything's getting kind of bizarre now, you know?
100%.
Everything is getting like turning into the WWE.
Yes.
I've been saying this for years. It's like, yeah, you can literally next month, you could have Wolf Blitzer fighting that, who was that like, save the whales, like kind of
AOC
kid or whatever that was like, you are
Elliot
not
Page?
representing us.
Oh, David Hogg?
No, you are not. It was a woman, more woman than.
More woman.
You are not speaking for us.
Oh, Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
What happened to her, by the way?
Bro,
she jumped ship.
Well, she started saying stuff that liberals didn't agree. She started like, she was speaking out for Palestine, and now they're like, fuck her.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, what about the environment? I thought that was her. She would take a steamboat from Sweden to yell at somebody on a soapbox.
Well, the second she wore that Palestinian garb, they're like, nah, she doesn't even make any sense anymore.
Oh, damn. Wow. How old is she now? Has she got an OnlyFans?
I don't.
Okay. Oh, 22. All right. She's of age.
Oh, we're going to hell.
I'm
But hey, we're
sorry.
going together. Dude,
Well, she got a solar-powered vibrator.
remember?
Check out my carbon foot fetish.
This is fucking crazy, bro. Are you always this funny? This is you've changed my life today, dude.
Oh, well, I'm hungover. I'm on no sleep, so I'm riding off gay fumes here.
No sleep till Brooklyn. No, dude, remember the other comics they had? Wild Bill. Remember Wild Bill?
Oh, Wild Bill Dykes.
Wild Bill Dykes, dude.
He was on some TV show, like Bar Rescue, some bullshit
That's
like
right.
that. And I was like, he's been on TV. And same with you. I was like, you've been on TV. I couldn't believe it.
Wild fucking Bill Dykes, dude. A legend, dude.
But that's the thing. You had to wait to get tapped to get on TV. And you got 6 seconds on some weird show. And now we got the internet, so we can just put it all out there.
Yeah. Now you can just be like, hey, I'm an alcoholic, and just tell people straight up.
Exactly.
And a lot of comedians in New Orleans were just alcoholics that were
Oh.
trying to stay away from their families or wives at night.
100%.
Let's say that factually, and no judgment. I didn't have a wife or anything at that time, but you'd see guys coming in, have a couple in their car.
Yes, exactly. I was terrified. I had stage fright like a motherfucker.
Well, we all had stage fright and salt poisoning from living in Louisiana, the gout capital.
Oh, yeah. A lot of sodium.
Yeah, they had that one comic, Black Gout or whatever his name was. He was just like kind of an older black guy.
Yeah, well, the black comics all had like chicken fry, cornbread, red bean.
Red bean.
Yep.
They
They all had cool names. Salami, Rob. Yeah, they were fun. Gumbo Jones.
Spicy Child Evasion.
Sickle Cell
Sickle Cell Wilson.
Johnson. Yeah, those were wild
Dude,
times. And
that
we all
was-
got along.
Oh, it was so much fun.
So much fun.
T-Ray, remember him?
T-Ray!
Bro,
Holy
he was
shit.
a pro when we
He was-
started.
That dude was a legend in Louisiana.
He was a legend, dude.
First comic I ever saw, remember the Funny Bone in Baton Rouge?
Yes.
They had a Funny Bone. I saw Chris Porter there in like 2002 or something. And he was killing. I still remember his act. He had a bit about, he's like, smoking and drinking, they go together. You can drink without smoking, but you can't smoke without drinking. It's kind of like you can take a piss without shitting, but you can't shit without pissing. And I was like, blew my fucking mind.
Where are we?
Yeah.
God, dude. Yeah, Chris Porter. And that's when he got on to Last Comic, too.
Yes.
Remember? And that's when kind of the handicapped era started on Last Comic with
Yeah.
Josh Blue, who was
That's right.
hilarious, who made Josh
So
Blue was
funny.
one of the best at having a disability, but also being a comedian, right?
Yeah.
But I think it definitely launched a wave of, and it kind of ended with that guy who faked having cancer for Ellen or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Chocolate Cancer. What was that guy's name? The comedian? What was that guy's name?
I think it was Bob Melanoma.
Oh, yeah, I think it was. Oh, I think it was Jarvis Malignant. That's crazy.
Yeah, he colon cancer Powell. But
Dude, it was fucking Benign Johnson.
you better get that lump checked out, Peter. But yeah, he I feel bad calling him out, but he got kind of called out, and then he got an HBO special, then it all just went to shit.
Yeah, well, let's just click on that right there. Whatever happened to the comedian that Quincy Jones was his name. Jones graduated from on August 25th. Jones was diagnosed with stage 4 mesothelioma and given 1 year to live. He began receiving treatment with chemo. Friends set up a Kickstarter for him to produce a stand-up comedy special starring Jones. His story went viral after he appeared on Ellen. After he raised $50,000, wow, that's incredible. Jones filmed a comedy special at the Terragram Ballroom in L.A. Titled "Burning the Light." That's a great name for it too.
Yeah.
Whatever happened after that? Anything? Go to that Reddit page then. Let's get some real info.
Well, it's a weird thing when you tell people you have cancer because then they get mad that you're alive. That's a weird place to be in life. Oh, you're still alive? Fuck you.
Yeah, we had a guy like that who had done a couple fundraisers or whatever, and he was still alive, and people would get so fucking pissed at him.
Yeah, we gave you money. We did a GoFundMe, and you're
Get
supposed
in
to
the
be
coffin.
dead. Yeah, right.
Get in the coffin. It.
Exactly.
People would yell like, why is he gay? Just because he lied about that. Like, dude, yeah.
That's true. But I remember back then I was like, oh my God, I wish I got cancer because it was so hard to get a special or on TV.
Oh, totally. I was like, every mole I had, I was like, check this bitch.
Yeah, put me in the sun and some radiation on my ass. I'll start smoking.
I would put little fake moles on my arm when I went on stage. But whatever happened, though, this is curious. He may have just gotten better, which probably made it also uncomfortable for him. Is there any information? Can you scroll up or down or something?
I hope he got better.
6 years old. It just says that he's still active.
That's tough.
That's tough, dude. You got to get into remission.
He's like the Magic Johnson of cancer. He won't die. That AIDS, what happened? We used to be so scared of AIDS, and Magic Johnson is kicking.
He beat AIDS so hard. I will tell a story, though. I've told this before, but
Please.
I was at a restaurant where someone was choking to death, right? And Magic Johnson was there. So everybody, it was like a Chinese restaurant kind of place. And so they brought out a wall. They brought out a little, one of those Chinese walls they fold up. It's like,
a great wall.
yeah, it's like a very great wall, but it's short.
I know
flimsy.
those.
Yeah.
You could change behind them or whatever.
Yes. Change behind him real quick. They brought that out and started doing CPR on the guy behind the wall. And we're all just sitting there. And it's kind of like a nice place. We're all eating, but everybody stopped eating because it's like you can't eat while a guy is like choking to death.
Of course.
And they're doing CPR and shit on him. So then everybody starts kind of looking at Magic Johnson like, when do we eat, right? He became somehow like the liaison of feasting or whatever they call it, like in the like Greek mythology or whatever. And so everybody's like watching him, and you can tell he starts to feel this pressure. When do we eat? And they get the guy back, right?
Oh, thank God.
So you can hear him, he starts coughing, everybody claps, right? So everybody takes one bite, and then fucking something happened immediately, and the guy coded. The guy died right there.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Guy died.
Now, what do you do with the food? Do you finish it?
We waited like 7 or 8 minutes, and then we ate as quiet as we've ever eaten.
Oh, man, that's awkward. And they got to wheel him out on the gurney, and you got a mouthful of General Tso.
Oh, you chew so quietly, dude. Oh, dude. And if your wife doesn't salute you like that when you eat General Tso, you're not a fucking true American Asian.
Yeah, she'll get a Kung Pao.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'll fucking, yeah.
Speaking of, did you see these Yankee bats, by the way?
Oh, I've heard about this.
This is pretty well. I want to get your take on these bats. I don't know where the Yankees have, their bats are fat as shit. Oh, come on.
Nuh-uh, that's what they're using now?
The torpedo bat, yeah. Oh, yeah, they plump them up a little.
Like in the middle?
Yeah, like a weird dick that girthy in the middle and then cones out.
Well, that seems weird, because wouldn't the angle of the bat then affect which direction you're hitting the ball even?
Yeah, I think, but they engineered it perfectly where it just sails it. It works every time.
During spring training, someone in the organization for the Yankees had mentioned to Kay that the team's analytics department had counseled players on where pitches tended to strike their bats, and with subsequent buy-in from some of the players' bats had been designed around that information. In the hours before the Yankees' home game against the Brewers that day, Kay, who is the Yankees play-by-play man, told the YES network production staff about this, alerting them so they could look for an opportunity to highlight the equipment. After the Yankees clubbed 4 homers in the first inning, a camera zoomed in on Jay Chisholm's bat in the second inning. You see the shape of Chisholm's bat, Kay said on air. It's got a big barrel on it. Wow, and it has a look towards like the one part like a snake digesting something a bit.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, and how are the Yankees doing so far? Was that just one good game to start off?
No, they're killing it. I mean, he got 4 homers in the first inning. I mean, they're on fire, which they were already a good team, but now they got this secret weapon.
Oh, they're 4-2 right now. Gang starting off big.
Okay. Still no Ohtani. That guy's incredible.
Oh, he's so good, man. Yeah, that's interesting. How are they allowed to just change their bats like that? Can you look at why they're allowed to do that?
I think it's one of those Airbud things. It's other than the rule book, says you can't have a fat bat or whatever it is.
Yeah. The idea of the torpedo bat is to take a size format, say 34 inches and 32 ounces, and distribute the wood in a different shape than the traditional form to ensure the fattest part of the bat is located where the player makes the most contact. Wow.
It's just a loophole. They found a loophole that's still legal.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of wood, but they just put it in different spots of the bat.
The torpedo bat moves some of the mass on the end of the bat about 6 to 7 inches lower, giving it a bowling pin shape with a much thinner end. The benefits for those who like swinging with it, and not everyone who has swung with it likes it, are twofold. Both are rooted in logic and physics. The first is that distributing more mass to the area of most frequent contact aligns with players' swing patterns and provides greater impact when the bat strikes ball. The second benefit, in theory, is increased bat speed. Imagine a sledgehammer and a broomstick that both weigh 32 ounces. The sledgehammer's weight is almost all at the end, whereas the broomstick is distributed evenly.
Damn.
Which is easier to swing fast. The broomstick, of course. So they're saying that it's slower to swing the new one.
Yeah, but it's got more impact.
By shedding some of the weight off the end of the torpedo bat and moving it towards the middle, hitters have found it swings very similarly to a traditional model, but with slightly faster bat velocity.
I haven't seen a bat like that since the wet market.
God, I know, huh? Damn, that's interesting. I wonder what other loopholes have I noticed. What other things? Well, there was the part where they allegedly deflated the balls some.
Yeah, with the Patriots.
What else has kind of happened over the years?
A lot of steroids.
Yeah, steroids was so big.
I don't know if that's a loophole, but yeah.
I'd love to talk to Barry Bonds. It'd be crazy.
Oh, man, what a run he had.
I know.
And he looked crazy, too. He was like a superhuman.
Yeah.
Mark McGuire.
Yeah.
Him, too. You could see it. It's like he's pink. He's got like ball skin on his forearms.
Dude, can you believe that women used to not even be able to talk that much? Isn't that crazy?
Those were the days.
But can you even imagine that? Like you're at dinner and a guy comes up to talk and you talk to him and your wife tries to say something. You're like, honey.
Exactly.
Let the guy, let us do business here.
Well, women really got screwed because they couldn't really make a lot of money back then, so they needed a guy who had a house and a car and a job. So they had to be nice and play
horrible.
Ball. That's
God.
gotta suck.
You imagine the resentment built up in a lot of those women?
Oh, of course.
That's why a lot of third generation women are squirters, I think, because it's all that resentment built up.
That's true. Yeah, it all comes out. That's fucking what do you call that? What's the word when they can't vote?
Oh, that's
suppression? No, there's a word where they can't vote.
We'll get it right. Voter suppression.
Something like that. Suffrage.
Yeah.
Women's suffrage.
That's women's suffrage, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a streamline, brother.
Yeah.
That is a damn, huh?
You ever got a squirt from a lady?
I mean, I knew a gal that could,
Super soak?
But she was just articulate.
Oh, damn. Like she could.
Oh, she could fucking autograph a curtain. I knew a girl, definitely, that could fucking wash your cat's eyes before you could blink them.
It was like those the windshield wipe squirter. You know, you clean the window.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, I had a lady one. It was like a fire hydrant in a black neighborhood. I mean, she would just stand up and it would gush. It was a great time. I loved it. I mean, my bed was ruined.
Dude, and there's a couple young sisters double dutching in it. That's the craziest part, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Love a squirt because with a female orgasm, there's not really a lot of proof.
Right.
So it's nice to get some results.
Oh, yeah. That's David Slopperfield, homie. That thing. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Those things get going.
Yeah, Squirt and Ernie.
And sometimes you can't turn them off, dude.
No. Sometimes
and it's a lot of Asians, bro. Sesame Street.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really is, dude.
Tickle me Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes you're like, enough. You got to put a cork in there or an old rag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, it's crazy. Oh, bro, you'd have to put siding on your bed.
You need a gutter on the side of your bed just to get some runoff.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
You got to clean the leaves out every year, but still.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was, bro, you get somebody that's a real galosher. You'd have to fucking, somebody like, damn, are you from Maine or something?
Right.
What's even going on here?
Yeah, you need rain boots.
It was crazy. Oh, you'd have to use that stuff that you would use on your car. It was like Rain-X. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, when Rain-X came out, we got high. We're like, because we'd seen commercials that would like make the rain bead off your window.
Yes, exactly.
So we'd Rain-X our cars, get stoned, drive in the rain, and watch it beat off. We'd be like, no.
That's a good time.
Those are the good times, dude.
Yeah.
You want to be ready when somebody knocks on your wiener door to answer. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Blue Chew. Blue Chew will get you stacked up. I'm stacked. I'm upstairs. Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. And starting now, Blue Chew is offering a combo so strong it'll knock your socks off your wiener. That's right. You'll have to move towns with the amount of noise you'll be making. Blue Chew Max has arrived, and it combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable. This combo acts fast and lasts. Make life easier by getting harder, and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code Theo. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code THEO. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. We've all been there where you sign up for something and then you forget about it. After the trial period ends and then you're charged. I was getting charged for a dang umbrella deal I got in. I keep getting these umbrellas in the mail and I'm just just soaked in extra payments is really what I'm soaked in. It happens to everyone. You're charged month after month. Your subscriptions are there, but you're not using them. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/THEO today. That's rocketmoney.com/Theo. rocketmoney.com/THEO. Yeah, what was I thinking about, dude?
You want kids?
Yeah, I got to get a kid, man.
I mean, hey, no pressure. I don't want to be one of those kid guys. You're like, you got to do it. Change your life.
Yeah.
Super meaningful. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying you'd be a good dad.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I think, I got to change a little bit of like some of my patterns, kind of.
Well, we all have some fucked up tendencies and all that, but
did you have how did you change your tendencies to meet a woman? And I know you have a child now, but how did you change your tendencies? Because you were kind of like a roustabout man, huh?
Sure, man about town. I like to paint it red, but I don't know. I just was getting older, and I knew I wanted kids. And then you start doing the math. You're like, all right, if I have a kid at 50, by the time he's 10, I'll be 60. You had an old dad,
yeah.
You know, it's tough on a kid.
It's tough.
So, and I heard Bill Burr say, not to bring him up again, but he was like, I should have done this 10 years earlier. And I heard that, and I was like, oh, shit, maybe I should do it now.
And he's the truth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
The average age of new fathers in the United States has risen from 30.9 risen to 30.9 years, a significant increase from 27.4 years in 1972. Wow.
actually, I thought it'd be higher.
So it's going up. So it's almost 31 years right now.
Yeah, I live in New York. People are having kids at fucking 45. Like Schultz just had a kid. He's 41.
Is he?
Yeah,
God,
I
he
think
looks
so.
great.
Oh, he's a sexy man.
Definitely.
He looks
man.
like an
He looks
old
great.
bullfighter or something.
Oh, he definitely looks like the last matador.
Yeah, look at that stash and the hair.
He looks like definitely the guy that'll turn a triple play at a glory hole, you know?
Yeah, he looks like a French villain.
Oh, yeah, he does, dude. Oh, he's always definitely had that very, like, America's favorite spice trader guy. You know?
Right. Like he sells knives in Bangladesh.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a guy that'll sell you a secret,
Yes,
for sure.
definitely.
He's a unique guy.
Oh yeah.
He's a very unique guy, dude. His new special, I think, is the best looking comedy special I've seen.
It's so beautiful. Like the Beacon Theater is killer, and the way he starts it with that montage,
Yep.
like you get choked up.
I thought it was really, really amazing. You have a child now, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane to see you right now and be talking to you for the past 40 minutes and then realize this guy has a human child.
I mean, it'll get taken away at some point, but for now, let it ride.
God, probably from ICE or whatever.
Yeah, there it is. Wow. What sad news source reported on that?
May Plannert gives birth to her first child with Mark Norman.
Look at that fat little nugget there. He's got a bad hairline already.
Wow, it very much has that Kevin from The Office look, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, your wife looks great even post-birth right there.
She killed it. Yeah, she looked good the whole time, and she did the old C-sect, so the clam is intact.
Yeah, huh? Fresh seafood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Still oyster shucking. But yeah, you really get all mushy with the thing.
Being as cynical as comedians are, right? What does cynical mean?
Like negative and always looking at the bad, not the good, I think. Something like that.
I think I noticed for myself, it's hard for me sometimes, or it used to be for sure. And when like something was really real, like a real moment, it was hard for me to like experience it as a real moment.
So, who are you talking to here?
Yeah.
Come on.
I thought that was you. And,
yeah, I'm autism.
Yeah. And so was that did that come into play at all? Do you notice that part of you come in and you almost have to stop it? Like,
Yes. But with the baby, you can't help it. Like you're talking baby talk and you're just like gushing with love and you pour it right on them and you feel it and you go, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. I'm letting go. I'm going to love this kid.
So it feels really real. So it's like super real feelings.
Super real. I mean, that came out of your ball bag and her stomach. I mean, the whole thing it's surreal that you made this thing.
Yeah.
And it's going to grow up and have a personality and, weird addictions and, thoughts on races. And that's all going to form right there in his little noggin.
God.
It's fascinating.
Does it create a new relationship with your wife? Like, is there now some, like, because I've heard Schultz say that, like, you now, like, he would have times where he would call his wife to check on the baby and not be checking on her, kind of. And so, like, he said just there were little dynamics like that he started to notice where, does it make like a new relationship with you and your wife? Does things still seem the same? Or everything's just normal? Like, any thoughts on any of that?
It's super different. Like, the baby becomes the priority. So you start to forget about each other. It just becomes like, all right, I'll take him for this moment. You take him for that moment. You feed him. Did you put him down? How's that going? So it turns into scheduling and very like calculated almost. So you got to stay lovey. You got to stay a couple. And so it's kind of like the two of you versus the baby. And you become a team, but you got to make the team fun. You can't just go all in on logistics. You got to still be cuddly and sexy and all that shit and fun.
And is it hard? How long do you have to wait before you can be sexually active with your spouse?
I think it was 6 weeks. So we did like 6 weeks and a day before I went. And I jizzed in her on accident. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. This is how the Jackson 5 started,
Why would you do that?
I had been so long that I lasted like 8 seconds and I couldn't pull out. It felt good at that warm meat pocket. So
you knew what just happened there.
I know. I'm an idiot, but I hope hopefully she's barren at this point.
But that's like like walking out of a burning building, right?
And going into another one.
And then hold on, and then
it's like leaving Tower 1 and going into Tower 2.
Yeah, and it says gas above the door, and you go in there and fucking blaze up a smoke.
I know. I couldn't help it, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "You're right.
Mark.
So,
Do you think you did that? Was it territorial or were you just partying?
I think I was partying. I let loose too much. I'm an idiot, but I'm just lucky we had a kid the normal way, the old fashioned way. Everyone else is doing the IVF and adopting and all that. So
Yeah.
it's nice that these kids can swim.
Oh, that is nice, man. I worry about that. Someone had a baby out of their butt, too. Did you see that?
No.
Bring that up.
An ass baby? That's tough.
Well, it's
That's some good sperm.
these days it's the only way to get into this country, it feels like. Anal birth. Let's look at them. Oh, that's on Apple. Whoa, buddy. Hold
on. Anyone else hard?
on. God, bro.
Jesus.
Just the article.
That was wild.
No article.
There was something on there.
Those are bands.
Oh, there are? They'll come around. Somebody will write the article.
Yeah. Is that
It's a-
real?
Huh?
Real ass
It
baby?
has to have had happened.
Wow. I guess it just came out the wrong chute, you
Dude,
know?
Yeah, the baby, a lot of them are working backwards. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, have you ever seen those pictures of those guys that get stuck in those tunnels like in fucking.
Jews? Yeah, of course. But the baby, it just got off on the wrong exit. They don't have GPS, you know?
Still,
It
they
took a
should
left.
have- yeah, but it's like head towards the light,
Yeah, I
brother.
guess so. Yeah, avoid the boom boom and go with the clam.
Come on, God, dude, that's crazy, man.
That is crazy. It's weird how close they are. Isn't that weird? The butthole and the vagina, they're like an inch apart.
Put them further apart.
What are we doing here? It's like Israel and Palestine. That's
I
two
know.
arch enemies living right next door to each other.
That's ridiculous, dude.
And the Gaza Strip right in the middle.
What has speaking of that, has there been like a lot of turmoil do you see a lot of turmoil in the state in New York City?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Is it really?
It's real. I mean, Columbia University is a hotbed of controversy, and they deported that guy, whatever his name, Mohammed Falafel Face. And it's
Yeah, and
it's
one of
rough.
the food trucks went missing too, ironically, the same day. Bring that guy up.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't hear about the old PETA,
I
the
can't
PETA
believe
mobile.
after all the things that have been said, that's the one where you say, is that right?
I mean, I believe it. That shawarma is missing.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude.
Shawarma's my heart.
Oh, Schwarm's my heart. How is that not a shirt? Or I'm sure it's the name of a food truck.
It's got to be.
Yeah, what do we know about foreign college students targeted for deportation? Yeah, which one did they have? The Trump administration has set off a legal and ethical firestorm by targeting international students at U.S. colleges for deportation, including some whom the government alleges participated in pro-Palestinian protests or activities on campus.
I will say, to be a Jewish guy around this has got to be awkward. Like, I feel like there's a lot of anti-Semitism hurled at them, and no one seems to give a shit. Like, if you make black comments, it's national news. But I don't think anyone really gives a shit about the Jew feelings.
Yeah, well, I think you have to be able to separate that. That's a good point.
They don't get the oppression points that other groups get.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, man. Well, because I think that from what I've learned, they've been had a tough time finding a territory to live in, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
historically, that they've had a tough time finding a place to live in.
Yeah.
I think what just hasn't helped has been the shit in Gaza. It's like,
Well, of course.
I think it's just made and then there's a lot of, I think people start looking then at like ownership and oppressors, right? And I think you have a lot of Jewish people that are super successful. They're good at being successful, right?
The best. They own
best.
the weather.
The best, right?
They got it all.
And so then I think that makes things like, I think that's where people take one bridge, go from one thing and bridge to another.
Yes, exactly. Right? And there's so much nuance here too that people forget. It's just good versus evil, but there's complex shit going on here. It's a lot of layers. We want to just put black and white, but it's
true. There's a lot of layers. It's hard to figure a lot of it out.
Oh yeah.
Mahmoud Khalil, I think that's who you're
it.
talking about. A 30-year-old Columbia University International Affairs graduate student of Palestinian descent was arrested on March 8th when ICE agents appeared at his student apartment building.
Ooh.
Can you even imagine that? I would think it was like one of those fraternity things they do in the morning or whatever.
Yeah, like a initiation where they spray a air horn on you or hit you with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, it was like Sigma Alpha genocide or whatever, and they're fucking taking you outside to tickle you until you fucking piss gin or whatever. Khalil is married to an American citizen who's pregnant with their first child. The Trump administration accused Khalil, a Palestinian activist, of supporting Hamas and distributing pro-Hamas propaganda, though it has provided no evidence to support this claim. Wow.
Yikes. It's a tough time.
Because then you also wonder, like, what, like, if there's Israeli influence, because that's a big thing now. Like, how much Israeli influence is there in, like, American politics, you know?
Oh, there's a lot, yeah.
And it seems to be a ton. I feel like America's just like, it feels like we're just owned by Israel, you know? And we just never knew it.
I thought we owned them.
That's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
But here's the thing. If we're just a team, then just tell us we're a fucking team.
Right. Tell us anything. We're all in the dark here. Everything's going over our yarmulke. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, dude. Everything's fucking sliding right over that little hair wallet.
Yeah, right?
But, dude, that's the thing I think that would help everybody if they would just say, hey, this is what's fucking really going on.
Yes.
So, because otherwise I think there's still this ruse of pretending that people aren't going to maybe figure it out. Or if you let people start to figure it out themselves, then a lot of times people go to the worst place in their minds, right?
Yes, and you pick a side, and that's it. It's just, fuck that side. We're left in the dark. Light a menorah. Get some light in here.
Yeah, light one of the candles, dude.
One of them.
Give us 3 out of 8.
Yeah, that's
or
not
9.
bad.
Is it 9?
I think it's 8.
Yeah.
Give that a check, but I think it's 8.
But I agree, dude. And also, like, how to be supportive of your Jewish friends. That, you know, it's like,
oh, it is 9. Shit, my bad. Well done. Labia menorah.
They snuck one in.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah. Look, that's the guy they caught.
He'll get laid off this, though. He's got some deported pussy.
Oh, definitely, dude.
He's a bad boy.
He is, huh?
Yeah.
Mahmoud Khalil speaks to members of media about the revolt for Rafah encampment at Columbia University. Dude, I think, but also, dude, the shit that's going on over there is so horrific. Here's what I think has happened in Gaza recently, right? I think they are testing a lot of, like, the technology and things that weapons and stuff. I think they're testing it on that place.
Who's they? Israel?
Israel.
Oh, interesting. Boy, you're obsessed with Gaza. This is really taking over a lot of Theo's brain. Well,
I think I got caught in a fucking Twitter hole the other night.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you, man.
I had to call Sean Ryan and tell him, like, dude, everything's okay, right? I got scared.
Yeah, holy shit. But don't that shit'll make you sad. Don't let it
I
in.
agree,
don't
dude.
absorb it too much.
Yeah. Let's get off. We'll get off of it.
I mean, I don't know enough
but
about it.
But sometimes it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't either. But sometimes it's just heartbreaking when you're like, how is this fucking going on?
Yeah.
Or is there something that we don't know? Then just tell us that shit. Like,
I know. They won't tell us. They think we can't handle it. But this is way worse. Now we're all killing each other and fighting in the streets.
I agree. That's the thing. It's like, just tell us what is fucking going on. Like,
yes.
You know? Does that make sense to you too? Or does that sound crazy saying that?
No, I'm with you 100%. We don't know what's going on. It's like the drones. We had all these drones in New York, and everybody's like, is it weapons? Is it China? Is it this? And we're like, just tell us so we can go to fucking lunch and not freak out every day.
Yeah.
I had to tell my niece that was Santa.
Yeah. Is it fucking Papa John delivering N-words to people?
Yeah, you know? Now that's a service.
Remember when he had that deal, dude?
Yeah, Black Olives Matter.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, do black people go Papa John? What's the pizza of choice? I thought they were more of a Domino's.
That's a good question. First of all, why don't they have more black-specific businesses, dude?
Interesting.
It's like
FUBU.
But where's the black pizza company, right?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. They like to play dominoes, or maybe that's Puerto Ricans.
No, but still, that's close enough, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why is there not more? What's the top black-owned pizza company? And I believe this about a lot of things. Like, where are the fucking black-owned businesses?
Yes. They're out there. We just got to blow them up.
Right. There we go. That's a good point. So,
okay, Slim and Huskies.
Slim and Huskies, that's in, I think that's here. Yes, that's in Tennessee.
Oh, there we go.
Dude, I met the owner. Bring the owner up. I met him one time over at Fenwick's here in town.
Nice.
Dude, you saved my day today, man.
Hey, we're saving their day. Go to Slim and Huskies. Get a fucking pie from these guys.
Go to Slim and Huskies. Get that fucking father figure omelet. You know what I'm saying, dude? No, but go to Slim and Huskies. There they are. They're the dogs right there. Who are they? Oh, there they are right there. Clint Gray, Derek Moore, and Emmanuel Reed, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Get the fucking big dog special over there. The trio who are also Tennessee State alumni, Tennessee State University. Shout out TSU, where my buddy Zeta played kicker over there, was the only white kid over there.
Oh, yeah. Kickers are how we slide in.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's it. Yeah, but my buddy, John Laster, he has a thing called BLAP, and it's a black app. It's like a app for black-owned businesses.
Really?
So, yeah, that's
Get
something.
that shit.
Yeah, go to BLAP. Check it out.
Dude, this is one thing I think that a lot of cultures and ethnicities can learn from Jewish culture.
Ooh.
Is how to, like, support your culture, right?
Yeah.
Like
There he is.
we should do that. I think other groups should do it. I think and other cultures may do it better than like Christians and Muslims.
Yeah.
But Jewish people do it well. They support their friends. They support their creations and the things that their friends make, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they had to. I think they got pushed around. So they're like, we got to start our own shit. We got to start law firms and real estate and diamonds.
But they do a lot of stuff like invest in their children like, you know, like learning, education. I think a lot can be learned from that culture, man. Is that crazy to say that?
I completely agree. I mean, I'm circumcised. So there you go. We took that from them.
Yeah.
Are you?
Huh?
Are you cut?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, baby.
Auction off, dude.
Call in if you fuck Theo.
The last inch, they call it. Dude, yeah, let's talk about something else that's more fun, man.
All
Sorry.
right. No. I mean, I'm interested.
But I think I was just curious what it's like in New York City because, you know.
It's you could feel it. It's there. You remember how like BLM you could feel in 2020 or whatever that was? You could just kind of feel it. There was an energy. It's that in New York with Jew Palestine.
Yeah.
And it's heavy.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So
Well, it's kind of crazy that 2 years ago you couldn't even say the word Israel, it felt like on a podcast. I mean, you could always say Jews are great or whatever you say.
Sure.
But
It's an interesting group because they're cloaked in whiteness, so you can't really tell. It's the only group like you don't like Asians. You can kind of eyeball it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But Jews, it's just like a white guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just a honky. It's like a very successful honky.
Yeah, I mean, to get an Ari Shafir, that's like Jewish propaganda. I mean, that's a mug.
Yeah, that is. He's working for someone.
Yeah.
His show's coming back.
That's right.
Are you gonna be able to do an episode of it?
I am. I'm working on a story now.
I gotta work on one, dude. He asked me. It's been hard.
It's a lot of work because you got to go out and run that. It's 10 minutes of awkward, weird. Hey, is this where the story should go, and how do I end it? But you got to do it.
I don't know if I can get it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get it ready. But I think I got to do this podcast coming up.
Well, your last one was killer with the cabbie and the coke.
Oh, that cocaine. That was like my first story. That was like when I started talking about like being sober and shit like that.
That blew up. I mean, people really connected with that.
That story was crazy. I remember one part of it. This girl like laying in my lap, and like we were just like both we were both had been drinking or whatever, and I'm trying to like lean down and kiss her, and I couldn't get to her face, you know.
Oh yeah.
And you get so close, and you're right there, and she's fucking, you know.
It's like trying to blow yourself. You get so close. It's right there.
God, that's a fucking Adam's apple stops you.
That's the
Isn't that
problem.
crazy?
Yeah, I got a lick once, but I hurt myself. I like pulled a muscle.
Oh, that's the worst when a guy's getting a Toradol shot because he's been fucking tongue washing his own cat.
Yeah, I got to do yoga or something.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's the craziest though, dude.
You asked Trump about coke. Was that? Give it to me straight. I've known you for a while. How scary was it having him right next to you?
Well, I'd seen him at UFC fights.
I know, but this is like face-to-face podcasting, I mean, conversation.
I think I've felt for a while that things are turning into the WWE, that nobody's like super famous anymore. Things are merging pretty quick. It's you have people who are coming up with like a crazy lyric on TikTok that are now selling out big music venues that bands who have been performing for 15 years can't sell out, right? So it's like, I think everything's just getting weird. It's like you could have like, you know, a year and a half ago, Sketch, the What's Up Brother, that guy was probably, for 2 months, was the most popular guy in the world, maybe.
Totally.
Like, everything's just, it's very strange now. So
yeah, the lines are blurred. It used to be like celebrity, now it's just everybody's in there.
Right. It used to be like you and I would never talk to Harrison Ford.
No.
Or get to, or like, Kendall Jenner. You know, it's like, but now we have a chance to at least look at them as they drive by.
Right. Well, you talked to Shalamu. I mean, he's
Right.
like one of the biggest actors in the world. You're just hanging out with him.
Didn't ask to edit the thing or anything. Totally fucking normal.
Cool
most
dude.
Regular guy.
Yeah,
right?
and he's plowing Kendall, which has got to be, or Kylie. It's got to be a
And
good
it
time.
seems like they're honestly like kind of like in lovebirds. Like when I saw
Yeah.
them, it just seemed like they're like lovebirds, which made you give you some hope for Hollywood because you just think like everything's so manufactured. But anyway, that was part of it. The second thing, oh, dude, I'd had an interview Post Malone here the day before, and so I was so like just burnt out.
Yeah.
And I was just tired, and but I just went up there. We flew directly there to his golf course. It was crazy. Like rich people were everywhere.
Oh,
like kids were driving to the bottom of the pool and bringing up mutual funds and shit. Like way different.
Damn. That was that Mar-a-Lago?
It was something fancier than that. It was like
Fancier.
It was New Jersey, huh?
Oh, okay.
It was like Mar-a-Lago or something or whatever they have
Right.
up there, you know?
Yeah. Interesting.
It was like kind of like this, yeah, like Italian. There it is, dude. Look at that.
Whoa.
And bro, they had ducks out there in the pond that were fucking like organized as fuck. None of these gay ass ducks you see at the park like that are just fucking doing dope or whatever.
Right.
Just eating fucking bread from strangers. These motherfuckers, I saw them polish off, I think, a sourdough, line up in a straight line
Classy.
and perform, motherfucker.
Damn.
You
Ducks
could-
in a row.
Oh, yeah, you could tell they were going to be lunch if they didn't land every fucking, if they didn't land every move in sequence.
Right.
So that was crazy. Then you had Secret Service everywhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they're still fans. You pull in, they frisk and shit, and they're all like, hey, I fucking love the thing. And then you're just taking selfies with them. You're holding their gun, right?
Oh.
You're pointing their gun at them, and they're like, hey, don't shoot, you know?
That's the best. I love getting the working man. Like when you get like a garbage man
Oh,
or
the
a
best.
cop and he's like, hey, comedy. I'm like, yes, I want you as a fan.
That's the best, dude.
It's the best.
Yeah, there's nothing better, dude. Anytime if I'm walking down the street and I see a couple of guys digging in a hole or whatever, or hiding the bodies or whatever.
Right? Jews again.
Yeah, or funneling monies for fucking Schwab through one of those fucking Yiddish mattress sale tunnels or whatever. I always stop and get photos with those guys.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
that does something real.
Yes. And those are the most sane guys, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, you see that Adam Carolla went on some rant where he's like, you know, we hate dudes, but like, who do you think is fixing the LA fires? It's just a bunch of dudes getting in there and getting their hands dirty and building shit.
Yeah.
He's got a point. And like, that's what's so annoying about politics. That's why I can't pick a side, or it's so like Gavin Newsom's got a pocket. He's talking to Steve Bannon. He's like, yeah, these trans are crazy. And you're like, and he's like, we got too many regulations in California. We're like, you're the guy.
Right.
You're the governor. You make the rules, dickless. Change it. Why are you telling us about it?
Well, it's the same thing with America. Even in like America supporting like the Gaza stuff, it's like, well, then you're complicit. It's like all of a sudden we're complicit in it. That's what makes everything so tricky. It's like, are we standing up for ourselves? Are we not standing up for ourselves? Who are we supposed to support? It used to feel like we knew what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
It used to feel like we knew.
And whether we were right or wrong or just being fed like sheep, you still knew where to go. Even if
Right.
we were wrong, you knew what America stood for or whatever the fuck.
But then it brings me back to like I think the Vietnam times when you saw those protests.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to hear about the protester in Vietnam, and I'm like, what would they be protesting? Like, we're doing this war. That's what's supposed to happen. But then you realize that there was a group of people who ended up being a lot of times some of the coolest people who were like, this isn't right.
Right.
Who didn't believe like the propaganda machine.
Yes.
So it's crazy that if things could even get out then, that the same kind of, it's just, so I don't know. It's just interesting, man.
It is. And I think the cracks are opening up because of the internet and everybody's talking, and sometimes there's too many people talking, but
Yeah.
you can kind of start to see the bullshit a little more now. There's more light on it.
Yeah, it's just crazy because then it's like, what happens? You just got to take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. That's got to be important.
That's one good thing about a kid. It just, you focus. You're not thinking about Twitter. You're not thinking about this. You're just like, this kid has got a shit diaper and I got to change it. And that's it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So it kind of just, it makes you got one problem. You don't have a million problems.
Yeah.
It's just get this kid to not have Down syndrome.
And when do you find that out?
I think pretty early. That's why you see less of them now. I think people are nipping that in the bud. I know. It's sad because you like seeing one every now and then.
Oh, yeah, man. Especially, well, they started, I hate to say this,
Oh, baby.
They got more talented over the past 20 years.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of models, Downsy models.
They got more talented. And I got proven wrong. I had always known that Down syndrome people couldn't walk backwards, right?
Is that right? Whoa.
That had always been a big thing in our area. But now a woman disproved me on that.
Oh, good for her. This is like the Jackie Robinson of Downs.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Good for her. Oh, yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know. The moment has passed, but yeah.
I'll play it.
He goes on a hell of a rant.
Does he?
Yeah.
To give a shit about young dudes now because they're losing their demo. They were the enemy. Young white dudes were always the enemy, or heterosexual dudes or whatever, and now they're losing their constituency, so now they have to pretend to give a fuck.
She signed an executive order aimed at increasing young men's enrollment in education and skill training programs. So, yeah, they're doing some catch-up right now.
Yeah. Okay. Perhaps you shouldn't have waged war on them for the last 15 years.
Amen.
You fucking retards. That would have been nice.
We got a clip of Ned Lamont.
Toxic masculinity and all you assholes.
Your
Shut
Connecticut
up.
governor trying to...
By the way, just let me say this.
Let me
just say this. Please listen to me, everyone. I toured the sites of Altadena and the Palisades and Malibu. There's a whole bunch of people with dicks and balls who are fucking driving excavators and trucks and operating all the heavy equipment, all the fucking people you hate, all the people who didn't go to college, all the guys with the cocks and the balls, all the guys who don't give you their pronouns. That place has been completely rebuilt by just them.
Amen.
Nobody who looks like you. Nobody uses pronouns. No he, she's. None of your fucking freak shows. None of your Admiral Levines. Nobody looks like that. It's just a bunch of fucking dudes who go by he and him.
Fuck yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need Mike Rowe's children in there every now and then, dude. That's who you need. But it's a great point. It's like you're trying to build this. You're going to have places that are going to fall apart, you know? At some point, guys are going to be like, we're not rebuilding for these motherfuckers anymore.
That's true.
At some point, you're going to have a military that's like, I'm not fighting this fucking war for you anymore. You go fucking figure it out.
Right,
you know?
right, exactly.
That's why they contract military guys in there, so they're fucked a lot of times. People don't realize that.
That's a good point. But also the binary world we live in now, everything's got to be, like I said, black versus white. So women hear that and they go, oh, you hate women? You're like, no, we love women. Women are awesome. Martha Stewart rules. But can't we both be awesome? Why do we have to have one or the other? Like, oh, these men talking about, they're complaining, fuck men, women are great. You're like, yeah, women are great, but why can't men be great too? Let's just both be great.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Sorry, went off on a road again.
No.
But it's just a weird time. It's a heightened time.
It is. And I think we used to go at each other racially, and now that like I feel like racial harmony, obviously it's never going to be perfect, but now we just go at each other opinion-y. You don't agree with me, fuck you, I'll kill you. And we used to be divided up in different ways, mostly by race, you know, back in the 50s, whites only, blacks only, but now it's like we're divided by opinion. And it's if you don't agree with somebody, they just take it personally and then they lash out at you, and you're like, but not agreeing on everything is, I like pussy, gay guys like dick. You know, we don't have to fight about it.
Yeah, we're both going to Cincinnati.
Yeah, exactly.
But dude, no, that's a great point. Tell me a little bit more about that, man, because I think I fall victim to that too sometimes. Like, kind of say that again for me.
Well, everything is opinion and what side you're on and what stance you take, and if you don't agree with that opinion fully, or one little thing, not even fully, one little thing about it, I don't buy that part, then they just turn on you and they go, you're the enemy, and you're like, well, how did we get here? You know, and we got to just start going, oh, you think that? Why? Oh, I never thought of it that way. I mean, I still think this, but you think that, and can't we all get along?
Yeah, why do we get so attached to our...
I think because we have no identity anymore. People have no identity. Everything's so easy. We got modernity. We got a phone. We got Uber Eats up our ass. We got anything. You just get shit delivered to your house, and no one's living anymore. No one's like connecting. You know, we used to have kind of a community, and all this shit has been said before, but I think before you actually had to like do shit and get your hands dirty, and now everything's given to us, and if something doesn't go our way, we don't know how to handle it anymore. shit used to not go your way at all back in the day. Like your fucking kids would die, so you had another kid, or you know,
it used to be your kids would die, you would have another kid like 2 days later.
Yeah, and everybody just got along and dealt with it. There wasn't like a guy going, my kid died, I'm bummed out, I'm doing a GoFundMe, and everybody goes, you're so brave, good for you. Like,
right. And they would even name the new kid the same name as the other kid. It would be like Matthew the Second or whatever. Matthew 2. Like it was all like one of those Apollo returning things or whatever.
It was a sequel. It was Avengers 9 or Fast and the Furious. This is Fast and the Furious. This is Avengers 8.
Yeah. Bro, that's such a good point, man. Wow.
It doesn't have to be like this. But I think it gives you an identity and a personality to attack. Oh, Theo thinks this. I'm going to go against Theo because I'm this, and I got to show everybody I'm this. I got to plant my flag.
Right. Yeah, and that's what they call identity politics, right?
I guess so, yeah. It's bad news.
What is the term identity politics? Bring it up. I just want to see what it means so I know.
And everybody has to start it saying, as a white man, as a black woman, as a gay Jew, as a queefy bitch.
Identity politics is politics based on a particular identity such as ethnicity, race, nationality, religion, denomination, gender, sexual orientation, social background, political affiliation, caste, age, disability, intelligence, and social class. Well, it's kind of interesting because you also have to represent, like you have to speak up sometimes for where you're from. Like, you know, otherwise your group can get totally just trampled over.
I guess so.
But at the same time, it's like.
But there's a hierarchy. That's part of the problem too. It's like black trans is more important than...
Right, like
white lady.
Yeah. Then Asian Sagittarius or whatever.
Yeah.
But 3 Asian Sagittariuses beat 1 black trans.
Exactly. It's like poker now.
Yeah.
You got a royal flush.
Oh, left-handed gay dude from Minneapolis?
Forget about it. Yeah, but that's the other thing is we have to have all these differences. Like black versus white, whatever. But really when you think about it, we could find a difference anywhere and hate somebody. Like the Hutus and the Tutsis. They're all black, but they just hate each other for some religious reason. I'm too stupid to know.
Oh, I'm too stupid too, dude. But what I'm saying is if they joined together and just attacked whoever owned the fucking land right near them.
There you go.
Then they would make some progress.
That's a perfect example. The Bloods and the Crips. It just comes down to clothing at that point. You know, it's just blue versus red. It's silly.
Yeah. What was something you said a second ago that was really great? Oh, these
tariffs are getting out of control.
Oh, yeah. The tariffs are getting out of control. All the everyday items that will cost Americans more following Donald Trump's global tariffs. But here's the thing with tariffs is the goal of tariffs is that if it costs more for people to bring their products in, then they'll build them here.
Yes.
Right?
That's part of it, yeah.
So it's kind of a long-term play. It's going to take a while.
It's going to be bumpy for a while, but that's if it works.
Right.
So we'll see, but it might take 10 years.
Right. If we don't try this, though, then I think it's a wrap.
Oh, you think just go for it, bite the belt and go for it?
I do because I think at this point, even from my own perception, we'd probably on this comedy tour, we've been in probably the top 200 cities, like size-wise in America, maybe even more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them, there's nothing there.
Yes.
It's empty downtowns.
Oh, yeah. It's sad. Boarded up.
We're in Amarillo. It's empty downtown. Shreveport, Louisiana. It was empty downtown. Toledo, Ohio, right? It's getting a little bit better there. And that's just a few. I mean, a lot of places. Montgomery, just empty.
Yep.
And so you start to be like, nothing's going to, there's nothing coming that's going to make that different, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe that's just how society changes and evolves. And we just end up with like 7 big cities in America and the rest of it is just like rural land where people live and have great lives, but they're not in like a city.
Yeah.
And these things fall by the wayside.
And don't forget, we got automation coming. We got AI coming. So like jobs are going away quick and everything's digital now. There's nothing manufactured here.
And why do we keep building? Right. And that's one of the things that people say, well, even if you bring jobs back here, those jobs are going to disappear because of AI anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the other arguments against doing the tariffs at all.
Damn. Allen Iverson.
It's weird, man. And then the weirdest thing you start to realize, I feel like, is that you're just a member of your government, whatever the choices they're making.
Yeah.
That's something that's been big recently. It's like, oh, whatever choice the government makes, I'm a member of this country, but if they don't make you feel like you're a part of something, like there's no benefits to being a member at a certain point, you're like, damn, it's a weird club to be in.
Yeah. Maybe we got to overthrow the government. Maybe that's what's next.
How do you do that, do you think?
I think we got them outnumbered. I mean, we got a lot of people here,
right?
And we can send out a couple tweets and texts and get everybody on board. People have guns. You probably got a gun, so there you go. We'll get in there and shoot some people.
And
shoot
where do
Pelosi.
you meet up? You think a Dollar General or something?
Yeah, some nice community place we all know about, and we'll meet at the KFC/Taco Bell, get a meal, and revolt.
Yeah, dude, a belly full of fucking.
That's a gas chamber.
Oh, when those pizzas came out, they were so good. Remember that in high school?
Oh, the Mexican pizza. Amazing. That'll make you want to open the border.
God, remember how fucking good and when they first came out, I think they might have had even real meat in them, dude.
Woo! Those were the days.
And someone pooped in the meat over in Mandeville.
Really?
Oh, the whole town didn't know what to do. There were people crying over at the parking lot.
Could you tell the difference?
I don't know if you could or not. Somebody, I don't know who had it. Now, that's the thing. We never found out who had it, but they really busted it. Run a research on that poop in the meat over there at Taco Bell.
Well, what do you think it is now? Horse or
Mandeville,
dog?
Louisiana. I'm not sure.
It tastes damn good either way. I love Taco Bell. That's probably my favorite fast food.
Pseudologist feces found in Taco Bell item. There you go. A new lawsuit has been filed against Taco Bell restaurant just months after the company settled a series of lawsuits out of court following a 1995 hepatitis outbreak. In the suit filed Wednesday, 3rd District, this is fucking gonna make me laugh. An anonymous couple and their 10-year-old son alleged the boy found feces in a soft-shelled taco.
Damn.
Bought at a drive-up window at the Cottonwood Heights Taco Bell, Fort Union Boulevard. Oh, this isn't in my town. This is Salt Lake City, man.
Oh, imagine eating that chapupa.
I know, huh? God.
Damn, you got to put a lot of fire sauce on that turd.
Yeah.
Just to get it down.
Yeah, just to get that motherfucker down.
Yeah. You ever tasted shit?
Huh? I don't think so. Have you had any accidentally with the baby being around?
Oh, well, they say shit's on everything. Your keyboard is apparently a fucking cesspool of Flint water. But yeah, I mean, I've tasted piss.
Yeah.
That was not pleasant.
Oh, I've had a little even during a fast one time. I was fasting for like 3 or 4 days. And I was in the shower and you don't even realize what you're doing.
Wait, how did you get the piss in your mouth?
I'll piss straight up.
Damn, that's impressive.
Piss straight up. Yeah,
You got
dude.
a good
I can piss straight
stream.
to the top of my head if I'm standing there.
No way.
Yeah.
That's not easy, especially at our age.
I can piss really good, man. Thank
Wow.
you. Yeah, I can piss pretty. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can piss pretty good. And then you just get a fucking, I'd been fasting and I took a side sip off that bitch, cuz. You know what I'm saying, dude?
You got to try it once.
I'll show them.
Yeah, it's a weird flavor. It's tangy as shit.
Yeah, it's very, it's kind of like hot coffee. That's what one of my ex-girlfriends used to say.
Really? She's a keeper.
I mean, I let her go, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
God, dude.
What's she up to now? Hanging out with R. Kelly, I guess.
I know. Working in, I'm not even sure. Probably working in at that geyser park in National Geographic, dude.
Hot Springs, baby.
Yeah. What else do we want to talk about, dude?
Well, I think the world is on fire, so buy some whiskey. I'm selling a whiskey out there. Me and Sam started a whiskey.
Bodega Cat.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not legal in Tennessee yet, but we're going to get it here, goddammit.
Let me see if what we can do here.
Please. The red tape is bananas.
It is?
Yeah, it's so hard to get at places.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. It's all mob run. It's all super mobby, and you got to like work your way in. Yeah, there's all these old-fashioned rules and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, Sam's drinking it on Seth Meyers right there.
Oh, he took it on there?
Yeah.
So Bodega Cat. So didn't they just have an issue too about Bodega Cats in New York?
Probably. They're always there. That's where we got the idea.
Really?
Yeah, you go into a bodega, there's always a cat sleeping on the bread, and you always go, it warms your heart. So we go, hey, how about a whiskey? That'll warm your heart.
Yeah, I love that idea. Bodega Cats make New Yorkers' hearts purr even if they violate state regulations.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's a health code thing, but
they had
cute.
rat issue there, so of course you're going to have cats. So you can't get fucking mad.
Exactly.
You need a Bodega Cat.
You need them.
New York City's Bodega Cats are beloved fixtures in the Big Apple, but they're on the wrong side of the law.
Ooh.
The convenience store cats that live at many of the city's bodegas and delis look innocent enough, spending their days lounging in sun-soaked storefronts or slinking between shelves of snack foods as they collect friendly pets from customers. State law bars most animals from stores that sell food, with bodega owners potentially facing fines. You can't bill these fucking guys. They're probably charging these cats to even be in the city after 4 p.m., I bet.
Yeah, right? But you need it. It's old school. We get rid of the rat, you get a cat. That's like as old as time. But
yeah.
The rats hate the cat. It's like a Indian with deodorant. They don't get along.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, it's that full body shawarma, brother.
Oh, yeah. It's palpable.
It's that scurry. I'll fucking run from that shit if I smell it. I gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. So Bodega Cat is it's a whiskey?
It's a rye whiskey, yeah. It's been around for a while. It's such a slow process. We're getting it one bar at a time. We got it in all the comedy clubs, a lot of theaters.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it down at the Mothership?
It is, yes.
That's awesome. So if you were at the Mothership, you can order Bodega Cat.
Yep.
Is it a good whiskey?
It's a great whiskey. We taste tested 1 million of them. We've had like experts try it and they like it. We got it at the Comedy Store, the Comedy Cellar. I mean, it's all over.
Really?
Oh yeah, coast to coast.
And it has alcohol in it?
It is a big bottle of whiskey. Yeah.
Okay. So if you can't drink, you can't drink, but you could get one for a friend.
Yeah.
You could watch your dad drink it, watch your mom drink it. Do you mix it with something?
You can have it straight up. It's got a nice spice to it, or you can put soda water or Coke or whatever the hell.
Okay.
Bad decisions, mix it up.
Bodega Cat, dude. I want to see you guys win with this.
We're trying. We want to retire on this puppy, and it's people seem to like it when they try it, so get a bottle.
I love that. And this is you and
Sam Morrill.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, just a couple of old pals. So we feel like you're sober now. Everybody got sober on us, so we're like the last men barely standing. You know, we're
you guys
hunched
and
over.
Shane.
Yeah, Shane. He's a beer guy.
Yeah.
So we like the liquor. So like Dan Soder, Joe List, all these guys, they got sober. Bert's out there.
Yeah, Bert is definitely he's the Neil Armstrong of alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever that guy is. He's just out on the moon.
Yes, one small step for our alcoholism.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's something else we should talk about. Go through the news really quick stories, if there's a couple.
Trump had that gold card thing for wealthy immigrants to expedite citizenship.
Yeah.
Oh, that's doing well.
Oh, that gold card? Yeah, Trump had that gold card. Is it doing well?
I heard they sold 1,000 of them already.
Nuh-uh.
Which is what? What's that? 5 million? I'm an idiot.
Times 1,000. That is 500 million.
Thank you. That's a lot of scratch.
No, it's more than that. It's 5 billion.
Is it? Jesus.
Do 5 million times 1,000. God.
We should know this.
5 billion. You had it.
You had it.
The second time.
Second time. Asian.
St. Tammany Parish.
Yeah, that's AI is going to take over.
He pulled out the Trump card. President Trump proudly showed off the design of his administration's new $5 million gold card to reporters aboard Air Force One on Thursday. Let me just see what it looks like, dude.
Yeah.
Are they selling commemorative ones? They have to be. That's a smart move.
But does it look like a Walmart card or like a Costco? It's got to look cool. Ah, damn. It looks Chinese. That's like Mao.
Bro. Fucking so Mao, dude. Bro, and yeah, but that's wild that they're selling those. What do you think about that? Because now it's like this, you can just be a citizen with $5 million.
Well, I feel like if you got $5 million to throw away to get into America, you want to get here, and you're not like a poor guy,
right?
So you're probably doing all right. So yeah, bring them in.
So it's become like a home for the elites. This has become the Saint Tropez or whatever.
There you go.
Of humanity. But do they still have to pass immigration tests? What is the rules with that?
Good question. You hope so. You can't just buy your way in. You got to still do the homework.
Dude, I'm going to do that. If I get to meet him again, I'm going to ask him if I can have one of those as a gift.
Oh, my God. But you're already in. You don't need one.
But I'll stay in.
Yeah, and you can frame that bitch.
I'm staying in, Mom.
You could use that at every bar. Hey, you want my ID? Goldie.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Well, what does it say? Does he have any other information on it?
Sydney Sweeney could sell a few of those to her box. I'll tell you that.
God, dude. I can't believe you came in your wife again.
I know. I got to get my shit together.
Mark.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. We'll see what happens. She's very fertile.
Is she?
Oh, yeah. Fertile Myrtle over here.
God.
You could throw a...
I've never done that.
You never gotten a lady pregnant?
I've never ejaculated in a woman.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Talked about this before. Yeah, my whole life I haven't.
Boy, you got good willpower. Even when you were drinking?
Yeah.
Man, I'm impressed.
Goodwill Spunking. That's my movie coming out. Fucking. The proposal aims to supplement or replace the existing EB-5 Immigrant Investors Visa program, which required foreign investors to create or preserve 10 permanent full-time jobs for U.S. workers. The Gold Card simplifies this process by allowing the wealthy foreigners to pay $5 million for a visa, granting them green card privileges and a route to citizenship. Do they still have to pass immigration? Let me see. At the White House press conference on February 26, Trump and U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick introduced the concept of a gold card as a new pathway to U.S. citizenship. It's not a bad idea that there's this golden ticket kind of, because at least they're making money off it.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see. They've talked about getting rid of the Fed, getting rid of the IRS. If that shit can happen.
Yeah, that's some big moves. Very radical.
It'd be crazy. And we wouldn't have to pay taxes anymore. Like just...
Well, we used to not have income tax in America back in the day.
I know.
That came up later.
Be nice to get back to that.
Oh, and we could use it. I mean, eggs are $9 million now.
Are they?
Eggs are way through the roof.
Yeah. They busted more people bringing eggs in than they busted fentanyl dealers, which is kind of insane.
Is that a joke?
No.
Whoa. How do you carry that in? I mean, fentanyl, at least you can throw it in a car tire or something, but eggs, you got to really...
You got to hide that.
Shipping and handling.
I know. That's a good point, huh? You have to walk real slow with them bouncing your head.
Yeah.
U.S. sees large rise in border seizures of eggs while fentanyl rates fall.
Damn. Well, at least fentanyl's going down.
With egg prices soaring due to the bird flu outbreak, border officials say they're catching more people attempting to bring eggs in the United States illegally. Wow. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said this week that seizure of raw eggs have risen by 48% at entry points.
Damn.
In fact, sharp increases in egg seizures are outpacing Borders official interceptions of deadly fentanyl. It's so much easier to catch an egg, though.
Of course. You can just shake a guy and then watch it run down his leg.
Yeah.
But we got to get a chicken. What are we doing? Just get your own chicken. You'll be like, it's like growing your own weed now.
Yeah, dude, it really is, dude. Dude, make a fucking fenton omelet. That's what I would do, brother. That thing's got to go, man.
And then you wonder, do the chickens know about the egg prices? They'd probably feel pretty good about themselves. Like, damn, I'm shitting out gold here.
Yeah, imagine the pride they would walk around with.
Exactly. Huh? And now Hooters is gone, so they're not getting chopped up for the wings. Chickens are living the dream.
Dude, I quit. The last Hooters I went to was that one over on the fucking West Bank over there.
Oh, yeah.
The one where Anthony Davis. Look at
that. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy.
Dude, I did not realize that. That's one where Anthony Davis allegedly knocked up the waitress. Remember that?
Yes.
Who dat on the bag, baby?
Yeah, that was a great Hooters.
God, it was pretty good over there.
Oh, yeah, but if RFK saw us eating that, he'd shit the bed.
I don't know. Yeah, it'd be crazy to see what would happen, man. If they stop Hooters, we're all going to be bad off.
We do need better food. I think like a lot of people get mad about RFK, but I'm like, we are sick, we are fat, we are obese, and we pay the most in healthcare, and we're the least healthy.
And racism, too.
Sure. I can't really fix that, can you?
But you don't see somebody fasting that's using the fucking racial slurs.
That's true.
You don't see somebody fasting yelling out of their fucking window with their last living available energy.
Right. But if you yell the N-word, you better run fast. You got to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, you got to be fast.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of fasting. One more thing. Anything else you want to talk about again before we leave, Mark? Anything you want to think of?
Boy, I feel like we covered a lot.
We did. We totally did.
You got to ask out Sydney Sweeney. That could be your next kid. Could be a Sweeney.
She's going to be upset, though, that we talked about her breasts, I bet, in the beginning.
Yeah, but I think she's heard it all. I mean, imagine the fucking creepos DMing her.
It's a good point. Yeah, and you're telling me to DM her now.
Wow, but you're a nice guy. You're successful. You're funny.
She's going to be upset, though. But we were just joking.
Yeah, of course. We're joking,
We were just joking, dude. I just watched White Lotus Season 1. That was great.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 2 is good, and 3 is bananas.
It is?
I mean, they upped it.
I can't even imagine.
It's naughty. It's dark, and don't watch it with your parents. I'll just say that.
Tuesdays with Stories, that's it?
Tuesdays Stories, and we might be drunk. Those are the pods.
Yeah, I still got to fucking come up there, man.
We'd love to have you. It's an open invite anytime.
I owe you, man.
Yeah, no, I know you're a busy queef.
What
about Luigi? I heard he's going to the death chair.
Mangione?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Did he really?
I heard he's getting the death penalty. Maybe I'm wrong. But, yeah, look at that guy.
Kind of pisses me off, man.
The irony. Well, it sucks that he did this. You shouldn't go around killing people. But it didn't change anything. That's
Right.
the worst part.
Well, it just shows you, man. I mean, I saw Luigi Mangione facing a slew of federal and state charges in the slaying of healthcare CEO Brian Thompson could be sentenced to death if he's convicted of federal murder charges in what criminal justice experts say was a rare but unsurprising move to pursue the death penalty by the Justice Department this week. Wow.
Damn.
Dude, remember Attorney General Pam Bondi announced Tuesday that she's instructed federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty for Mangione 26. Dude, remember what happened with those Epstein binders? Remember that shit?
Oh, yeah. That and the JFK. That just kind of went away.
Well, I think there was nothing new in the JFK, right? I think
Right.
everybody just kind of like, it feels like there's nothing new there. But remember the binders? They gave them all to these like 6, like kind of bizarre influencers.
Yeah.
And look how, I mean, bro, how staged, this is the most staged thing ever, right?
Yeah, and they kept be like, today's the day. It's coming out. And you're like, what are you doing to me?
And then nothing has happened since then.
No, they're edging us with this list.
Yeah. How could it take this many years? How fake or procured? It's almost like you're just, I bet in the background, they are threatening everybody. You're going to be on this list
Yeah.
if you don't fucking file suit right now.
That's got to be it. It's leverage.
And then look at this binders. It's, I mean, how fake is that?
Well, we got Ghislaine. She's just sitting in a jail cell. Let's talk to that broad.
Who is it?
Ghislaine Maxwell. She did all the
Oh, yeah.
recruiting.
Oh, yeah. She was like the, she did the college recruiting or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
She ran the portal.
Yes, exactly. The portal. Yeah, she's around. We could talk to her, but no.
That's a good point. Where is she? What is she up
I think
to?
she's sitting in a jail cell, like living it up.
It's getting fucking interesting in the world, guys. If you want to live in an interesting time, fucking, this is it. This is it. You like playing the game Clue? This is it, man.
That's it. Every day is Clue. You know, it's the school shooter in the homeroom with the AK.
Yeah, every day, dude. The Pelicans suck still.
Yeah.
They fucking suck.
What else is new?
Yep, that's it. Saints, you hopeful for them next season?
Always. I feel like we got one Super Bowl win in 2010, and it's all downhill. But we had the Super Bowl in New Orleans looked fucking amazing. Did you go?
No.
It killed me. I was texting Gillis. I was texting Bert. Like, I had so much FOMO because, you know, we're from there, and it was just...
We should have been there.
The city was alive. We should have been there. I just had a kid, so I couldn't leave.
Oh, that kid's only a couple months old?
Yeah, 2 months.
Wow.
Crazy.
Do you really miss it when you're gone from it?
I do. He's in the car right now. But
You're lying.
No. But, yeah, he's...
Oh my God, order him a coffee or something. That's a lot, man. Congratulations, dude. I feel bad. I feel like I didn't ask you enough about your kid.
No. It's everybody's got a kid. It's retards and crackheads have kids. You know, it's not that big of a deal.
Is it fun having a kid in the city, or does it make you start to think about moving out?
Well, I got lucky. Me and the lady, we had the kid on the way, so we moved to Brooklyn. We got a backyard. We got some space, so that helps.
Okay.
But I like New York.
Yeah.
So we're staying.
Well, you're an energy. You're that guy.
Yeah. Comedy.
You're that guy. Mark Norman, thanks so much, dude. You have your new series that's on YouTube.
It's on Punch Up Live, which is like a paywall kind of thing. So go to punchuplive.com, page to stage.
Okay. Page to stage.
You got it.
And you have your 2 podcasts, Tuesdays with Stories.
Yep.
And
We might be drunk.
We might be drunk. Mark Norman, thanks so much, dude. Have a blast at Kill Tony, man. And if we
Thank
can
you.
even say you're doing it. And
Yeah.
who dat, dude?
Who dat for life. Good to see you, buddy.
You too, man. Thank you, bro.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take.
Today's guest is the head coach at Ole Miss down in Oxford, Mississippi, which is where we are taping today. He's helped take that program to new heights in the past 5 years. He's got his own group of fans called the Laniacs. And it was great talking to him about his mentality on life, coaching, and leadership. Today's guest is the one, the only, Lane Kiffin. Yeah, bro. So did you invite me to Pilates or did you invite me to yoga? Which one?
Yoga.
Okay.
Very big difference. Yeah. My daughter's actually a Pilates teacher, but yoga's like better, like the hot yoga part of it.
Yeah.
The intensity, like make it so miserable. You know, that's what I do. I control the heat in the back.
You do?
Yeah.
At the yoga studio?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. Yeah. Does it remind you almost of game day out there on the field? Like, it gets pretty, I mean, you're in the SEC, so this is really humid area.
Yeah. So I make it that way too, like that we're playing like in the swamp or in Baton Rouge, like in an early September game. So it's like really hot. So you gotta like fight through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baton Ratchet, dude. That's what I call it.
Yeah. I was trying to get you to go this morning. So then like you would have gone through the misery and the experience and then we'd like discuss it on air. So you'd be like, man.
I did get my yoga in this morning though.
Yeah. A little slower, a little different. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it in at room temp.
This isn't like traditional yoga, like flow, which that's good. And that's actually where I started with it. Then I was like, I got to go to another level, like put a heater in there, like make it as hot, intense, and then like put cardio in there. And I just like bringing new people to it and they struggle. So it makes me feel good about myself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's so. Oh, yeah. That was me just a couple hours ago getting it done with my Cat Williams statue right there.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, like Nutcracker or something.
Oh, yeah. That's a statue of Cat Williams that they have. But yeah, so is that a big part of your, like, is yoga like a regular part of your day usually or your week?
Yeah, every day, every morning. It like starts my day that way. And so there's no phone for an hour, you know, and you got to get uncomfortable and you got to sit in it. So I figure if I can start my day, usually at like 6 o'clock in the morning that way and be so uncomfortable, that's the hardest part of my day. The rest of it, man, I can deal with the rest.
Yeah.
And so that, you know, you get in those poses too, in those positions. You're just like, man, I want to get out of this discomfort. So I got to stay in the discomfort. And over time, I'm able to stay in it longer and longer and more intense with the heat. And I feel like the rest of the day, man, I'm just kind of like chill for the rest of the day.
And if the heat's been ramped up, what's the next thing you think you would add into to Lane Kiffin, like the Lane Kiffin yoga experience, which almost seems like people should wear pads to be at it. It seems like.
Yeah. Well, we have playlists. So we got good music, good energetic music. We put some cardio in there now. And so we challenge the teachers, like come up with the hardest things possible. So they just like make this list of stuff like, you know, back when you were like young and you were like training in high school and they just put up all the different like 3x10, 3x15, like all these and keep going. And then like some of the classes like are public. So we got students in there, we got other people in there. So, and then we like, I feel like
civilians, I call them.
I'm trying to take Oxford to another level. So I'm like, I want for generations it to be tough.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they're like, well, open the door. You know, I'm like, don't open the door, man. We like keep them in the heat.
Yeah. Hold the line.
Yes. And then at the end, like, I'm like, guess what? We need overtime. Yeah. Like last week, I'm like, it's March Madness. We need an overtime. And everybody's like, no overtime. No overtime, coach. And I'm like,
kick the field goal, coach. We got to get out of here.
Yeah. We're making these kids tougher.
Dang. I can't believe the fact that somebody's trying to start generational yoga is that's next level, man. I guess that's the Lane Kiffin level, you know? Yeah. And I like the fact, you hit me up on social media. I thought that was cool just to like kind of welcome me into the area today. So I thought that was pretty cool. You kind of have like you're kind of notorious on Twitter for like being like a unique, like kind of an outspoken coach. Would you say that's a fair term?
Yeah, I would say very different.
Yeah.
I looked at social media when I started, it was for recruiting. Because we weren't able to text the kids, a dumb NCAA rule, like most of them. And
you couldn't text them. Could you mail?
Yeah, you could DM them. You could on Twitter. You could message them. You can message them
on Twitter, but you couldn't text them personally.
Yes, it made no sense.
Right.
So that's why it was started. And then I just kind of started being a normal person. I was like, you know, I can't be a normal person as a coach in a lot of my life. So I was like, on social media, I'll just be normal. And then buddies start sending me stuff. I just retweet it. Or other coaches like in the SEC, like Kirby Smart. He all the time because he's politically correct. So he's like got stuff he wants to put out there, but he's like, they just send it to me because they know I will. So
nice.
I just kind of embraced it and ran with it.
Yeah, I think I think it separates you from some of the other guys out there. That's for sure. I think, it makes you seem a little bit more kind of crazy and personable at the same time, I think.
The reason why I kept going with it was because I would go into home visits and these parents would say, or they'd come into my office like when they're doing a campus tour and they would say to me like, Coach, we feel like we already know you. We love your social media. I love your Twitter. I love your Instagram. I'm like, we feel like we already know you. And I'm like, well, shoot, how much is that worth that they're already coming to visit us, wanting their kid to go here, saying we already know you because of it. So then I just kept going with it.
Yeah. I mean, look, you're the only college coach that we've wanted to meet up with. So this has kind of worked out. Yeah. I think it probably does have an effect, you know?
I've made it. I feel like I've made it then.
Well, no, this
college coach that Theo Vaughn wants to do a show with.
You don't lose your job by the time this is over. Then
that's the goal.
That's the goal. Yeah. To keep
55 more minutes.
Yeah. 55 more minutes. That's the goal. Is there a difference between the kind of the Twitter lane and I'm the one putting you in a third person. I know you're not doing that. So, but is there a difference between the kind of the Twitter personality and the personality of the actual personality? Like, what's kind of like offline lane?
I would say the Twitter is probably closer to it. You know, people that are around me all the time and stuff say like, what was out there early on, especially about me or what people think really isn't what he is. And you probably hear that a lot, but
yeah.
So I feel like Twitter is more actually how I am, just kind of, okay, that's funny. I'll just like say that or send that out, you know, like, and so I'm not an old school coach in many regards at all, just because I think you should always evolve. You should always not do things because it was in a book of how to do it before and always kind of test things. You know, like around here we say, you know, instead of just thinking outside the box, we create a new box. We challenge everything, different ways of thinking things. So, and social media is part of that because that's not, or how I do a press conference or even doing this. There'd probably be some coaches that even if you did call them up for this, they wouldn't do it because they'd say, okay, well, that's not really the message I want to put out, you know?
Yeah. Kim Mulkey won't text me back.
I mean, that should be like a no-brainer.
That's what I'm thinking, in-state.
I mean, you got to have amazing, like Louisiana following positive numbers. I don't know how they track that, but it's got to be amazing. I mean, you're one of them.
Yeah, I'm not at the Flauja Johnson levels yet. I'll get there though, I think. So why do you think like, because yeah, you do have a unique personality, right? And at least your personality is able to be seen these days. And I think that that's something that just happens more over time with social media and more just, we have more video of people in general now, you know? Mm-hmm. So there's just like so many more little moments that get captured. So you get to know somebody's personality. And that's how I think a lot of fans, I think they gravitate a lot more towards athletes, coaches, anybody really in the world because they get to know their personality, right? We were talking before about social media and how that kind of like why people kind of gravitate towards certain people on social media. And I think some of that's just kind of the answer. It's just there's more out there. And if people are willing to show some of their personality and not kind of follow like this playbook of exactly how things are supposed to be, but remain within HR. HR has a box you have to stay in pretty much.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know if don't make any sense?
As a head coach, you got a lot of people that you've got to please.
Right.
And that's challenging in these type of settings, these things, because you want to talk to recruits in that age group, your current players, your fans, but then you also have administration. You've got old donors that have been around a long time, seen things done a certain way for a long time. So there's a lot of challenges in that. And you can't please everybody, which, you know, so I've kind of, right or wrong, I've always said, hey, my job is to wherever I'm working at, meaning my job is to Ole Miss and not to potential future presidents or ADs at other places or other fan bases. And so whether I was at Tennessee or USC or here, wherever I was, it was like, okay, a lot of what I say, other fans don't like. Maybe even other athletic directors are like, well, I don't like that he said that. But our own fans, our own administration really like it because it's usually me backing Ole Miss and saying what I think about the program, what it should be, and maybe sometimes taking shots at other programs or something like that. Yeah. Just factual information.
Blatantly.
You know, and putting it out there. And so that upsets some people and upsets a lot of other fan bases. Well, that's not my job to worry about them.
Yeah, you have one fan base.
Yeah, they didn't hire me. They're not paying the bills. So I've always looked at, and I think a lot of coaches don't do that. And I'm not saying I'm right. A lot of coaches say, hey, I'm going to say things so that future employers, potential, that they see it, so then they're going to want to hire me. And I've just never thought that way.
Do you, you'd already had two experiences, like coaching in the SEC, right? At Alabama and at Tennessee.
Yep.
Like, how's it been different here at Ole Miss? Because, I mean, you know, some people call it the Yale of Mississippi, kind of.
Well, I think, you know, I was, as you mentioned, the head coach of Tennessee, then offensive coordinator at Alabama. So spent some time there. And those programs really, over a long period of time, had won a lot of games. Alabama, unbelievable championship runs. Coach Saban, probably a decade there that's never going to be done ever again.
Yeah. Too many wins, I think, for a school. Not good for them at a certain point, but
onward. Not good for a competitive environment throughout the conference when he was taking all the players and winning all the games. No. And Ole Miss had been down.
Right.
You know, somebody said a stat the other day, you know, in the last 4 years. So the seniors in college here, it's been a cool experience for them. They saw a national championship in baseball. They just saw both basketball teams go to the Sweet 16. And in 4 years of football here, we've had 3 top 12 finishes. Well, they only had 1 in the previous 51 years.
Wow.
So there's been 4 in 55 years. They've seen 3 of the 4. So the difference, obviously, in the programs was different, but I really liked that. It was like a challenge because you can come in at the top of a place that's kind of always won, and then you win. It's like, okay, versus, wow, let's like change what's happened. Let's like create a new winning culture, a new way of thinking in how the locker room and the whole university thinks about football and the program. And so we've raised the expectations to where we won 10 games and people are upset around here, you know?
Right.
And so,
yeah, that's a different energy. You guys were 13 points away from 13 more points and you guys are undefeated last year. 13 total. Well, you need 3 to win. So 16 more points last year and you guys would have been undefeated. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we played 13 games. 10 of them we won by double digits. And then the 3 losses were all 1-score games right at the end of the game.
What's kind of different between coaching like in the Pac-10 or I think it's the Pac-12 or something now? Everybody keeps kind of like changing their names. But
yeah, I don't think it exists anymore. It's like Pac-2 now.
Yeah, Pac-2.
Yeah, it was 8 at one point. Then it was 10. Then it was 12. And
some of those teams should not have been in there.
And now there's like 2. Okay. Everybody else left.
What was it like? What do you notice different between coaching in like the Pac, like a different conference as opposed to the SEC? Like you coached at FAU, you coached in the Pac-10 to 12, 8. You know, what's the difference, you think?
Yeah. You know, there's a saying like in the SEC day coin, like it just means more. And it really does. Like the passion in the towns for the football programs, the attention on it, and really the play over time has been dominant. The SEC's had more draft picks, more championships, all those things. It's just different. It's a way of life down here.
Oh, and, yeah. You let people that can't even read and but they're just yelling, go dogs. I feel if somebody come out of a coma and be like, go dogs or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or somebody like come out of a coma and be like, huddy, and then just pass away. Like people's last words, baby's first words. There's like 30 videos of baby's first words being like SEC chants or whatever. It's a lot.
I was the head coach at USC. You spend time out in LA. So it's just a different world out there. And I remember I was walking through campus and I was like, man, I bet like 50, 70% of these students have no idea who I am. I'm the head coach of the football team. They got no idea who I am. They're going to school at USC, you know, getting their education.
Yeah.
And like here, that like 100% know who you are. You know, like the little kids, like you go to like walk downtown and like a 4-year-old's like, Coach Kiffin. Like they know who you are. So it's like,
they'll complain about your play
for
calling
people that
even.
haven't been down here, maybe that makes sense to them, like to understand that.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't go anywhere without everybody knowing who you are, but also like that too. You know, kid will be like, yeah, they're like 8-year-old kid, maybe not 4. They just say,
go to hell, Kiffin.
But 8-year-old,
like,
we've been winning, so they don't say that, but that'll happen as soon as we lose a couple.
Yeah.
But no, they do. They'll be like, Coach, man, like, what about throwing that tight end on the in route? I'm like, you're like 8. Like, how do you know that? I'm like,
well, it's 11 a.m. What are you doing at this cafe? You should be in school. You should easily, obviously, you're truant. But yeah, it's a lot more intense in the South. It's just,
they're like, Coach, you're 3 for 14 on third downs. I'm like, I didn't even know that. And they do. but it just means more, the passion for it. And it's also why it's so awesome too. It's why the stadiums are the way that they are, the electricity before games as people walk into the stadiums. Like, it's just different. It's awesome.
Love that. Yeah, because you guys have a walk. I mean, I think a couple of teams do a walk now. Do people ever try and tickle you or whatever when you walk by her? That's crazy. That's something.
Well, I like moved. This happened at Tennessee, and then here, and maybe this isn't like the best thing, but I like moved it a little wider. Like, they didn't have like barricades on the walk. And they're like, well, it's great, man. The fans are like, you interact with them. I'm like, well, this walk is like a half mile. Like, you're walking through like 40,000 people.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you got to wear a suit and everything. And then like, they're like grabbing you and everything. And so like, I moved the barricades
people,
a little.
petting adults.
Yeah, like a little wider. Plus, I mean, we are in the deep South, so there's a lot of great things. But I mean, there's just some different things too now. Yeah. You know, they're like grabbing you and they got chew spit on their hand and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I've never hugged
like,
a man. People just yelling stuff like, yeah, there's a lot
and
of.
It's like, whoa, can we like move these just back a little bit? Maybe I can just do the wave.
Yeah.
You know, hey guys, good to see you.
Put the defensive tackles along the outside. Yeah, I agree. But you guys, it's definitely a ton of tradition here. I mean, this is like Morgan Freeman's front porch down here in the South. It's a slower lifestyle. Was that a little bit tough for you? I mean, it is, Mississippi is it is like wandering back through time, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot there. I can unpack there. I mean,
it's a lot of history.
I moved here.
A lot of tradition.
And everything you're giving me is just full disclosure anyway. I moved here because it was SEC head job and I thought we could win and do a great job. I wasn't like, man, I want to move to like, I'm just really dying to move to Oxford, Mississippi.
Right.
But I also didn't know much about it either. So I judged it that way, just kind of like a lot of people do about Mississippi. And at first it was a lot because I'd spent most of my time before that in South Florida or in LA at USC. And I was like, at first I was like, whew, this is a lot. Like, I mean, long-winded, like a lot of conversations, slow moving.
Oh yeah.
But then you say, thank you. Like, it's not over.
Right.
Like, hey, thank you. Yeah. And then like, no, they just keep going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, no, really, thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm going to go now. Oh, well, what are you doing tomorrow? I just met you. Like, you know, like.
Oh yeah. You can make, everybody's a friend. And there's also so many famous authors though, that's why the South is so full of famous storytellers, because everybody is one, you know.
But then it took me I'm so glad that I've been here long enough now, 5 years, going on the 6th year. And now I see it completely different. Now I go back to like South Florida or I go to LA and I'm like, dang, these people are rude. Like, everybody's just moving fast. Everybody's just into themselves. Nobody's like saying hi. So it's like what I thought really was kind of bad. Now I'm like, man, I love it now. You know, it's like a warmth, a sweetness, you know, hospitality and people being nice. And I've learned that's actually slowed me down because I was always like, what job can I get? You know, how fast can I move? How many championships to win? Like, just always moving. And I was like, maybe they're onto something here. Maybe this slow down thing that I was judging at first, like I made jokes about the rocking chairs, like people sit in rocking chairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
at first, Charlotte Airport or whatever.
I saw that. Yeah, I did when I was like,
you'll see somebody has a 40-second layover and they're like, I'm going to get a little rest in.
Yeah. And I'm like, I actually saw some right away and people were in them. And I said to somebody right away, I'm like, what are they doing? That looks miserable. Like, that's so slow. And there's just two of them. Sometimes one. Like, what are you doing?
Well, they
don't even have their phone out. Like, well, what are you? And now I'm like, hey, they're onto something.
Yeah.
Just slow down. And so I've kind of said, hey, maybe there's something to the Mississippi lane. I just slow down, taking conversations, listen to people instead of just always talking and moving. And now I love it.
It's definitely like the program it feels a lot different. You know, my best friend has been in hiding for years. He's an Ole Miss like fanatic. He will sit there and, you know, he's betting on test scores. He's betting on all types of stuff. He's betting on SAT over-unders for, you know, foreign exchange students. So he gambles as well, obviously. But now he's like out and proud kind of, you know. He's rocking that powder blue the past few years. He's really feeling the vibes, you know. So
I had a couple of cool things happen like that where I was with Landy and my daughter at this
With
Jinsei-
Landry?
Yes.
Okay.
At Jinsei, the sushi restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at the restaurant with her, and this kid comes up, and senior in college. And and like the South, because the women know the football just as much as the men.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, I just want to thank you. She's like, my 4 years here have been amazing. Like, she's like, this was like a year ago. So her first year had been bad. So she's like, my 4 year, the first year the team was bad. Then you came, and then she's like, you totally changed my college experience. I'm like, dang, that's really cool. You know, that like you said, your buddy now like feels better about wearing an Ole Miss shirt. You know, there's like more pride into it, you know? So that's pretty cool that we've been part of that change and part of that experience for kids that like now they're going to want to come back to games, you know? And so that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, that's when you want to be there. You want to be there at the angle, you know? That's when you want to be there.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be like, man, when I was in college, man, our team sucked. Like nobody went to the games. It was terrible, you know, like, so it's really cool that we've been part of that. Again, coming into a place that had been down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's another cool part of it.
Yeah.
And also like the players too. When you come in and they've been losing, then the players in the locker room, and you come in and they just embrace everything. And then you start winning and they're just so excited because they're not used to it. And so that's a really cool thing about turning programs around and being in those locker rooms.
To see that happen?
Yes. To see their appreciation for that. Again, where if you're just coming in and places on top and they're just winning and they're just winning again, they just expect it. And so they're not as appreciative of those moments because they haven't had it taken away.
Right. You're on a pretty famous like text chain with like other SEC coaches. This is alleged. And, Kirby Smart, Sarkisian. What are the vibes on the chain? I feel like what is it like on there?
I feel like I keep it together. Like I keep the group together because like one will beat the other or they'll say something and they kind of like get mad at each other. And then they won't like text for a week. If like you beat him, then he doesn't text for a week. Or if they're playing each other that week, they certainly aren't going to say anything. And I'm like, guys.
And by you beat him, it means when you guys beat Georgia last year. But go on. I feel it.
But then I just say something that night.
Right.
You know, like, hey man, like you'll probably get us next year. You know, like they don't think that's funny. You know, like then one of them side texts me like, hey man, you shouldn't have said that. Kirby's pissed off. You know. And I'm like, dude, it's just a game. Relax. We're buddies.
Do you guys vote on how another coach gets into the text chain, or what is the?
Yeah, there's been conversations about that.
Really?
I actually have they may not know this. We're giving a lot of information out today. Appreciate you coming. So, you know, kind of give you some special insight. Yes. I have multiple ones. So sometimes I'll say something, that guy's not in it, and that guy's, you know, then this guy's in it. And so like, I kind of make sure I know who's in them, you know, when I say certain things. And then, you know, every once in a while I got somebody who does something and then I move them out of the chat.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's happened, you know. Jimbo Fisher removed from chat.
R.I.P.
And then they'll like put them back in.
Yeah. But and just put them on the bench.
And they're like typical coaches. They don't know how to remove somebody or add somebody.
Oh yeah.
So it's like pretty cool that I can do it. And they're like, how do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Lane's one of them tech wizards. Yeah.
Coaches are a little behind time. Like, that's a big deal to be able to remove somebody from chat. Like, whoa, he must really like have somebody teaching him this stuff.
Who's the most mysterious SEC coach to you, do you think?
Maybe Brian Kelly, speaking of LSU.
Ooh.
You know, like I like Brian. Not a South guy, you know, kind of came in. And so I think maybe people don't really understand him. You know, he's just kind of, he's a little bit different than maybe your traditional like Kirby Smart. He's like born and raised SEC.
Oh yeah, he cuts his own hair.
It looks like it.
Yeah, definitely.
He really does. I'm totally putting that in the chat.
Oh, I don't know. It definitely looks
afterwards.
like somebody ran a slant with some scissors across his forehead.
Yeah, like a bull.
Oh,
yeah.
It's unbelievable. And here's the
thing.
thing.
He still has the same haircut from when he was like playing. It's like it never changed.
And it's a children's bowl. Get an adult bowl. What kind of dishware are you guys using at the salon? No, and actually, beautiful man there too. I wanted to say that, Kirby. But
there you go.
But yeah, like, well, Brian Kelly, they also put him on that Lazy Susan. Remember when he first came in? It's like, and it's a tough.
I retweeted that.
You what?
I retweeted that, like when he did that thing. Yeah, he was with the quarter. It was
Look
terrible.
at that. I thought this was for a strip club, to be honest with you. I thought this was for
I think I wrote something like, do you actually know they were filming you? Like, did you put this out on purpose? Like you know they're going to film you when you're doing this?
I thought this was a gender reveal, and I was like, well, what is it?
Yeah, and it's not like his first one. He did it like the year before. I'm like, do you realize you're like kind of grinding on the dude?
This was also a strip club advertisement near Natchez, Mississippi, I think, as well. No judgment outside of there. I've spent time there, but yeah, maybe Brian Kelly is kind of mysterious. I think also maybe it's just because had he coached in the SEC before or not?
No, I don't think so. And
he's a nice guy.
You're like at Notre Dame, like,
right?
You're at Notre Dame, and then you're like LSU.
I know.
I mean,
you went from heaven to
that's just like that's as big a change as you can have. South Bend to Baton Rouge, like,
oh yeah,
and the SEC, and so.
Oh, yeah, dude. South Bend, just down there into the Mr. Weatherall belt. Yeah, I think that's I don't think they make a bigger change than that. Ready to win some real cash during the basketball playoffs? Check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes all the competition. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6. Plus, even more cash if you outscore the competition. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Missouri, California, Texas, Georgia, and more. New players get 50 in Pick 6 credits instantly on just a $5 entry. When I'm using Pick 6, I like to rock with Anthony Edwards, and I run the over, and then I'll also roll with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and run the over, baby. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code Theo. That's code THEO for new customers to play $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
This episode is brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. America, you deserve a better burger. One that's made to order. Hand-smashed Angus beef patties hot off the grill with melty cheese. Yeah. Introducing the Smashinal Burger of America, the Sonic Smasher. You can get the double Sonic Smasher for just $1 starting April 21st for 1 week, only when you order online or in the Sonic app. This is the burger you deserve. The Sonic Smasher is made with Angus beef, smashed and seared, crispy on the edges and juicy in the middle. Layered with melty American cheese, a tangy smasher sauce, crinkle-cut fries, diced onions, and served on a soft potato bun. Yeah. It's the perfect burger bite. Head to Sonic next week to try the double Sonic Smasher for just $1 starting April 21st. 1 week only when you order online or in the Sonic app. Live free, eat Sonic. Tax not included while supplies last. The SEC has historic venues, right? And a lot of one thing that's interesting about the SEC is you'll have people that didn't go to college, but they will show up at the games as if it's their school. And that doesn't happen like in as many other places. It just does not happen.
Yeah.
You have people who can't read, people who can't see, but they'll show up and watch a game somehow. And you don't see that in other conferences.
So that totally happens. And I remember, so my first taste of the South was going to Tennessee as the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, and I've been at USC before that. So I'm like coming from California to like Tennessee. And I remember I'm like, there's a lot of people. They have a spring game. There's like 70,000 people here at the spring game, like 50,000 there 2 hours before. And they're like, yeah, at the big games, like the thing will sell out. Then there'll be another 20,000 outside. And I'm like, I went to school here. I'm like, no,
don't get it.
No. And then when I went to Alabama, the same thing. They're like, no, half these people didn't go to school here. They lived in the state at one point. So it's their team. It's not because they went to school there. And like their passion is unbelievable. And I'm like, wait, you didn't even go to school here? No. But
I didn't go to school at all. So,
but my daddy knew somebody that did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, your dad went? No, he didn't either.
No,
so
didn't.
No one in your family ever went.
No, sir.
To Alabama.
No, sir.
But you like your whole week, your whole year is affected whether they win or lose. Like just angry the rest of the year, whether they win or lose that like Alabama Tennessee game.
Yes,
like
sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
But it doesn't impact you like your job. Do you work for it? No,
I don't work, sir. But I cheer for the Tide. I mean, they got that one guy that Roll Tide Willie now, and he was in the military with my dad's buddy. But what's your favorite place to play? Do you think in the SEC outside of Vaught Hemingway?
Well, I don't know about favorite because favorite would be like
Anarchal, right? It's Anarchal for you guys.
Yeah, you know, like favorite might be somewhere really easy. Like
Right.
no, the most intense places.
Yeah, or just which one do you get out there and you're like, man, this is freaking majestic. How about that? Let's use that word.
This is why you have like such a different audience of like so many different areas of stuff because like you use big words too.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like you're educated.
Majestic. MUH.
Majestic place.
No, yeah. What's a big
Neyland Stadium in Tennessee
It's
is
beautiful.
like amazing. Like it's just like when we would bring recruits there, it is majestic. Like there you go. Like and then at night, and then there's the river and the boats, and then the intensity in there. So I was the head coach here at Ole Miss, and we went to play at Tennessee, and it was like on from warm-ups. Like everyone was there, over 100,000 people, and there was like this hatred towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like the Gladiator, the movie, you know, like they were getting ready for like a thumbs down, you know, like let's kill him.
Yeah.
And then it like,
and it's probably 12,000 people are carrying weapons in there at that time.
they had a real conversation with me during the week about bulletproof vests. Like, but again, I'm like, there's no way, guys. Come on, man. It's football. And they had like 3 cops with me and everything. Like,
They're like, it's deer season,
I'm
sir.
like, they ain't gonna really do that. Maybe like a golf ball, you know, they're gonna throw at me or a bottle or something.
No.
Yeah. So then I was walking in and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like now I could feel,
Ooh.
yeah, they were like chanting like, you know, like fuck Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
And like that was actually like felt kind of like intense and cool, like 100,000 people chanting that.
Oh, yeah. If a
You
bunch
know?
of people hate you at once, it's easier to digest.
And then they're like, the student section was like, hey, you know, last night we were with your wife. And I was like, man, that's pretty funny, like to come up with stuff, you know, like, so it was intense. And it was like, and it just kept building. So maybe like everybody didn't hate me at the beginning, but then, you know, it's like a crowd, like storm, they feel it. And then the hatred just kept building. And then it was like really close game at the end. And then we won.
You guys won?
Yeah. And then they got pissed and they like threw things at me, like golf ball.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like anything they could get, like mustard.
And school books, which we need in Tennessee, first of all.
They didn't have school books. No.
Okay.
No. Mustard bottles.
Oh,
I'm like, how do
really?
you even have a mustard bottle? Like you just brought that to the game? Like, hey, hon, we're gonna like go to the game and sneak the mustard bottle in.
Oh, you're in
So,
the damn condiment belt over there
isn't
in
mustard
Tennessee,
free? Like,
I don't know.
like, are you saving money?
Oh, you should see where they keep their relish at, brother.
And the golf, like, and I was like, they throw this golf ball that became famous that like they throw at me, and I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, okay, mustard, like, okay, what am I sneaking in to the game? A golf ball, like, what do you have a golf ball for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm carrying a golf ball because I don't think they're thinking I'm going to throw it. Like, I'm going to be pissed off in the fourth quarter and throw it.
Right. They just had it on them.
Yeah, but then I look closer, it was a range ball. So I feel like, you know what it was? It's like the cheap guy that like steals the range ball.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay, this way I had to like have these to hit, like, you know, instead of like having to buy a golf ball. So I'm going to steal the range ball like for next time I go and play around. So it was just in his pocket. That was my guess.
I think that's probably accurate. Oh, there you are right there with it. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you keep that?
Yeah.
You still have it?
I did.
Hell yeah, dude. That's cool. How scary is it? How quick do you want to get off the field when you beat a team in their stadium? Is there a weird energy there for a little? Like, is it kind of?
That one was, yeah. Yeah, that one definitely was. Most of the time it's not really. Sometimes I kind of like it, you know, like kind of walk off a little slow, you know, just so like you feel the like that wind. that you just like ruined 100,000 people's, like, especially in the SEC, like week, not just day.
Oh yeah. Their traffic home. Yeah. That's a lot. And especially a woman who was going to give birth that week because her husband would be in a good mood. And now she's got to hold it another week. That's the toughest part.
Like, hey, we cannot have, we lost this week.
Yeah, we ain't having a baby under these circumstances.
You keep it in there.
Yeah. Hold the line.
We got Bama next week. We win that. You can have a Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll get that thing out. We'll do the tush push. That'll help. What's one of the most aggravating traditions that you think, and what's one of the best traditions you think in college football? If you're even up on them. I know there's a ton of them out there.
Well, this is like a big tradition, like as far as everywhere, not specific places. Like I love the band thing, before. Like it's just really cool when they have the band out there and they spell things. Speaking of the Tennessee, the opening of the T and then run out, like that was really cool to like see. You're like right there and then like the band just opens up the T and you run out. Like that's a really cool tradition.
And is there one that's kind of aggravating that you see at a place somewhere? It could be SEC or anywhere.
The fan storming thing is a little bit tough. Like they don't do it in the NFL. They found a way. Like I get it. It's pretty cool. But then it can be aggravating because like they're storming and like, then you're worried about like them hitting you. What's going on? What are they going to do? It's like very invasive at that point. But I think like if they could just let everybody out and then let the fans on so they still get to tear the goalpost down because that stuff's cool and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at the Alabama Vanderbilt game and that was pretty sick. And some guy on the sideline squeezed me so hard, bruised one of my ribs really bad or dislocated it, right? So I was like doing like that or whatever. And then every other player kept hugging me. So it was just one after the other, just the biggest guys you ever even seen just hugging you.
Yeah, they're all excited.
Yeah, and it was just, dude. That was a really tough day. That was a tough year, actually. That took about 8 weeks to get better from.
Yeah, but you were at a historic like moment.
It was so cool.
That will probably never happen ever again.
We'll see.
It's a once in a lifetime.
Well, Diego Pavia got that 6th year, that 8th year, I think he got.
Yeah, you never know.
Did that, were you surprised when he got that? Did it affect any of the way that, were your players able to apply for anything like that?
We tried. We didn't win it. Jack Star actually tried to get another year, or at least see if the option was there. And, they denied it. But,
yeah, there we are. We iced that dude up. Clark Lee.
Good dude.
I love Clark.
Yeah.
He
Old
is.
School, good guy.
They got a fun group over there. And that's kind of an underdog energy over there too,
Big time.
Is there an SEC team that you also cheer for on the low kind of?
Them. I do. Yeah, Vanderbilt. Because I think they have like so much stacked against them, like they got higher academic qualifications to get guys in, so they can't just get all the players everybody else can, harder, because the stadium's usually half full and stuff. So I root for them, especially Clark, because that's a hard job.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty cool for them to win like they did this year.
Yeah, it's exciting over there. Yeah, they carried the goalpost and then they tried to valet park the goalpost. I heard they got tired of it or whatever.
I didn't know that.
And they tried to valet them at a restaurant. I'm like, who are you going to give it to those 3 guys up front or whatever? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that might be the only like SEC town that has valet.
That's a good. That's
like when you say that doesn't fit. There ain't no valet in most of these towns. Valet.
That's a great point, dude.
You just spell valet.
Yeah. They tried to valet them at I think at a McCormick and Schmick's or something over there. So definitely kind of interesting. I want to talk about Coach Saban. You worked with Coach Saban for a while. And you guys have had like kind of a storied history.
Yep.
Over the years, I think. Do you guys still communicate?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. He's not a big like text guy. But we talk every once in a while.
He's not text, he's like to write. Is he more written kind of or?
No, you got to call him.
Okay.
He did just learn how in the last like 2 years to text. He had never texted before.
Wow. Ever.
Like when I was assistant coach there, and he's just like, I'm not texting. Like he just refused. It was like that old school. Like he's got those old school things that aren't changing. And then I like got a text like 2 years ago from him that said good luck or something like that. And I was like, to the group, I was like, dude, I got a Saban text. Like, this is amazing. This is like Vanderbilt beating Alabama. Like, this isn't supposed to happen. Never thought I'd see this day. And then Kirby's like, yeah, I got one earlier this year too. Like, he's like learned how to text, just like you get 1 or 2 words. But that relationship's like almost in a way kind of like how you can struggle sometimes, like maybe when you're in it with like a parent and then you get out, like you get older and you get away, you get out of the house.
Yeah.
And then you're like, dang, man, he was on to something. He was right on those things. So I look back as I was there for 3 years and there was friction initially. And I look back, that was all my fault. I'm the assistant. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He's the head coach. You know, whatever he says goes.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to keep it classy over there.
And yes. And that's not, his way is very like, this is the way, like there's not open discussions about it and stuff. And I'd worked for Pete Carroll as assistant. So that's all I knew. And it's just totally different. So like you come in, you have an open conversation, and then you're questioning the process. No, I just was asking, like, have we looked at this? You know, like, so I didn't really know how it worked right away. And so it took a little bit of time.
Like he didn't want a lot of suggestions.
No. It's not like the suggestion box. Like, hey, let me pull this. Like, oh, here's a good idea. You know, like, so it was just something I wasn't used to that way. And so it took a little bit of time. But now that I look back, I'm like, okay, he was so strict on everything, kind of like in a parent way, like with his team, with the players, the coaches, like nothing changed. We won a national championship, and there's 7:30 staff meeting the next morning. I'm like, what are we meeting on at 7:30 the next morning? He's like, we're behind. You know, because we won the championship, everybody else was recruiting, and we're behind. And I was like, well, what are we doing? But now I look back and be like, that's why he is what he is. That's why he was so great, because it was like the standard never changed no matter what. And then it took me some time to understand too, like when we were winning and playing really well and coaching really well, he was harder on you because he didn't want you to have relief syndrome. You know, like, oh man, we've made it. And I didn't really understand. Would he call it that relief syndrome? I saw he was on the Pivot like a month ago, and I listened to it with my son Knox, and he talked about it in there. He'd never explained it to us, but it was interesting to hear. And he said, most people are born with a relief syndrome. He wasn't. He just always had this way of thinking like, hey, you never relax. Like, but most people are. So he went above and beyond to make sure people didn't have that. Like we'd win a game and then he comes in and just like rips us.
Yeah.
And we're like, man, we played great. Like coach, great. That was because he was guarding against that because he knew that could happen.
Dang.
Yeah.
He wasn't letting anything be a possibility.
When I left, we'd won 26 straight games, so I hadn't had many losses. But I do remember the 3 losses that we had over the 3 years. Like, he actually, after those, was calm. Like, that's when we didn't get ripped. Because he's like, they're going to get ripped anyway. I don't need to. You know, like, I need to, when they're feeling good about themselves, bring them down. So I didn't really understand that at first. And now I look back going, man, there's a reason he's the greatest.
Wow. Yeah. Do you regard him as the greatest? Yeah.
I do. I think because, the Bear Bryants, the like legends back then, no offense, they had like unlimited scholarships. Coach Saban did it in an era where there were reduced scholarship numbers. He also did an era when you're losing coaches left and right. You know, he lost so many assistant coaches and he just kept winning. And I don't think anybody will ever be able to do that again. And he couldn't even do that again the way that it's going anyway. Right. And now this with the money part and all that stuff, that's like evening things out that people can't stack the teams like he did. Because now your second team and third teams, maybe before where they had to sit there and wait, they couldn't leave back then. Now they leave. So you lose your backups because someone gives them more money.
But how was he able to convince players to sit there, be just as good and sit second or third position? That's tough, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Part of his time, they couldn't leave yet.
Oh,
you couldn't transfer. Now you can transfer twice a year. So he still was able at the end to convince some guys to stay, but he started losing backups so the teams weren't as deep.
Did he have to recruit the whole time, or at a certain point did the acumen of their coach, of their winning, just be the recruiter for him, do you think?
That helped a lot, but he never changed. That was him. Like there was no relief. It never changed. Like he recruited every day, no matter what. And he was nonstop and he's relentless. People always say, okay, well, why did he win so many championships? Why was he so good? And I was like, well, there's the process. There's the assistant coaches. There's the discipline, all these different areas in.
Right.
But really the number one thing that mattered the most, he out-recruited people. he got better players.
Right.
When you get better players, you win a lot of games. And they weren't just coming there just to come there. They came there because he recruited really hard.
Got it. What was he like? I mean, did you ever get to spend any time with him? Like, was he good at cards or anything like that? Or did he do anything else besides, like, did he ever take his whistle off, you think? Like, even in the shower, you know?
Coach didn't do a lot of other things. I know he golfed. I never golfed with him, but he golfed.
Did he ever invite you for, like, did he ever dress up for Halloween? Like, was there anything you ever saw Coach Saban do that was like, felt a little bit more, not as much like, who's that guy? Robert Downey Jr. What's the character he plays? That was outside of Iron Man, you know?
It's interesting. You know, Nick Saban, and people would joke Nick Satan, you know, he was born on Halloween.
Was he really?
His birthday every year is Halloween.
No.
Yeah.
So maybe his whole freaking existence was a costume.
Maybe. But he did not, he wasn't going to wear a costume or something like that on Halloween. So there was no like,
How could
he
you
didn't
not
have
on
like
your-
Halloween parties and
On
stuff.
your own
Like, that's not-
birthday, even put on a little cattail or something.
Because no day was different. Every day was the same.
Wow.
I will say this. I went to Easter one time at his house. And my kids, they were still living in California with my wife. And because I took the Alabama job. And then they came for Easter.
Yeah.
And he invited us over. And we went over there. And he was different. Now, he didn't put on like a bunny costume. But like he was helping the kids with like the Easter eggs. And he had one grandkid at the time. And he was like carrying around and it was totally different than the office Nick Saban that we would see all the time. You know, like, so that was pretty cool to see that side of him. Now, he's also so competitive that his grandkid was like 1, and all of a sudden the grandkid found the golden egg, you know, like while he was with Coach way over there, you know, so Coach also was going to make sure that he won.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool to see him like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be different. You can't, when Jesus is making a comeback, you can't play defense on that day, you know?
Yeah.
That's when you got to just call the dogs off, I feel like.
Yeah.
But it is definitely skeptical that a 1-year-old found a golden egg. Was he
Yes.
playing against other kids, like of age children?
Yeah, mine were like 8, 10, and 12.
Oh, God. That's sad. But yeah, winners win, you know? That's what they say. Do you think that Coach Saban misses coaching?
I do. I think that, and he mentioned that in that Pivot podcast, but I did always think, okay, if he was going to do this, he was going to have, and I used to say he's going to have to kind of have that college game day spot because he's going to want to still like be involved. You know, he's just so wired to all day long to do something for his entire life. Now he's not going to sit around and just, you know, be a grandpa.
Yeah.
That's not him. So I think because of that, that's helped a lot. I wouldn't actually be surprised if he came back in the NFL even, you know, as head coach, because he's so good at it and so in him that I'm not sure he won't come back.
What I want to talk about the NIL, and then I want to talk about your team in Ole Miss here. Does God, I sound like a sports guy or something. What am I even doing?
Yeah,
today?
you're getting really like
I know.
I feel like going into this, we were gonna go a lot of different directions, and now you've come back to like I think people have probably turned off by now.
I know.
Like,
I feel
oh,
lame.
dude, hey, tell us about your depth at safety this year.
yeah.
How do you guys feel about third down package? Nobody wants to hear that.
I don't know. My first down package is pretty small. I'll tell you that. That's an old wiener joke.
See, here we go. Now we're more.
There we go.
Yes, they're turning back on.
I want to tell you about the NIL. Do you have to spend more time recruiting players or boosters these days with NIL?
Yeah, a lot of booster part because they got to get the resources to pay. Now that's going to get a little bit moved now with revenue sharing and coming from the school. But these last few years has been, okay, well, the boosters have to create these collectives and have to source the money to pay the players. So if you don't have the money, you don't have the payroll, it's hard to get players. And if you see, it's not hard. Look at who just won in basketball, the programs that made the Final Four. Look at what, the Final Four college football teams, like they're major programs that have a lot of financial resources. So, yeah, you got to do a lot of that, and then you got to convince the players. Now, where it's different is the old school, unfortunately, kind of the old school recruiting of the relationships and having a relationship 3 years since the kid was a sophomore in high school and stuff. it's not as important anymore because now I'm like, okay, well, what are you paying me? You know, this school's this school's this school's this. And most of the time, I usually go to the higher number.
And is that just a real question out of the gate is what is the offer?
Yeah.
Wow. And do most of them have agents or they have to do that directly by themselves?
Yeah, it's now just transitioned to where most of them have agents now.
That's trash.
It's really, you know, we're in my office right here. So I sit here all the time and the recruits sit over there where your guys are. And the parents, and I said this to our staff the other day, like I've sat in so many of these meetings, like whatever, say the last 100. And you know, I never hear anymore, what's your graduation rate? I never hear anymore, like, what's the academic plan? And it's just kind of sad. These are the parents. It just is what it is. And then I go, okay, well, when's our NIL meeting?
Yeah.
What's the number? What's the second year number? Like, I'm not mad about it, but it's just kind of sad.
Yeah, you just recognize it.
And I'm also recognizing it to say, I don't believe long-term that's good for the kids. So
Right.
this has been great for players to make some money, but it's so much money and it's so much focus on the money that then it's like, okay, well then what's next? If I already getting the money when I'm 18, then what?
Right.
You've seen this all the time. People get too much too early and then what? They crash. So
Crash out.
Yes. And I feel like we're creating a lot of that in this. And now a kid's sitting there listening to his parents at, they want to know the money. Like, so
Type
what's the
shit,
kid supposed to
man.
want to know?
Yeah, it's crazy. I agree. Yeah, it's bonkers, dude. If I'd have had some money, I'd have fucking left school the second you gave me that check. I'd have driven across country and got me some damn dope, boy.
But I'm sure at that time you thought, man, if I just had $1 million, man, I'd have no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then life would be great. I heard all the time with these players, if I just get money, man. Players, I hear from adults. If I get money, man, all my problems, then I'll be good. Okay. We'll see.
We'll see.
When I go in the homes and recruiting over all these years, I see the most problems in the families with the most money. Most money, most success. And then I don't feel any warmth in that room. I don't feel the connection with the kids. Like, and then I'll go to a house here in Mississippi or Louisiana, and there'll be 10 people living in this 2-bedroom house. And you just feel like the warmth and like the closeness and everything. And they ain't got hardly anything financially. But then they have this love and this family. And I've just done this for a long time. And I see it usually the other way around. The bigger the houses, the more cars, the more money, the more problems.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they said. Jay-Z said it, didn't he? Yeah. Biggie said it. Somebody, whoever said it got murdered. I remember that. April is Financial Literacy Month. And that makes me think, well, how did I first learn about money? Well, I guess, I got a little job that a lady paid me to catch these cats she had, and she gave me a little bit of money. And I would take that money and I would store it. I had one of those Crown Royal bags, one of the purple bags that came in, and I'd put all my money in there and save it. Today's episode is sponsored by Acorns. April is Financial Literacy Month. That's right. They made a whole month reminding you to finally take control of your money. Good news is you don't need 30 days. Acorns makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future in just 5 minutes. And you don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you and your money goals. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now, even if all you've got is spare change. I've got it set up for my nieces and nephews so they can learn how to save. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Plus, Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Offer available at acorns.com/THEO. That's acorns.com/THEO to get your $20 bonus investment today. This is a paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 4 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/THEO. This summer, I'm going to get to the beach. I'm going to get out there and let the sun hug on my body. That's what I'm going to do. And if I get dehydrated, I know what I'm going to do as well. Liquid IV. If you're prepping for a big summer, means planning to stay hydrated so you can get the most out of your body and live more during those warm summer months, visit liquidiv.com and maximize your summer plans with sugar-free hydration featuring the new Raspberry Lemonade Hydration Multiplier. I love Liquid IV. They got them true to fruit flavors that keep you hydrated, like acai berry and lemon lime and pina colada. Break the mold and your own ritual. Get ready for summer with extraordinary hydration from Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Theo at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code THEO at liquidiv.com.
What's one of the biggest things that keeps players that are good players from succeeding, do you find?
Their minds.
Yeah?
Yeah. A lot of them run fast, jump, throw, and it's their minds and then getting in their own way. And then here comes this. Now you got money too. But here comes this ego coming in because I'm a 5-star. I got all these scholarship offers, like the entitlement of that, and the ego comes in and out. Now they got the money too. So it's like they had this drive to get to the NFL because they want to play in the NFL and they want to get the money. Well, I'm getting the money already. So now I've lost some drive there.
Right.
And they just get in their own ways, and they get so much attention so early and so much. And then it's like they just think it's going to last forever.
Yeah.
And they just screw it up. So they get in their own ways.
Dang,
and it's usually that one word, ego.
What's the craziest thing a player's ever asked you for, just like point blank? Have they ever been like, I need give me a Jaguar, coach, or something like that? Like the animal or the car?
Not the animal. I wouldn't say crazy. Like I don't have a good story, like a crazy thing, but it just what continues to blow my mind in nowadays is they want more when they haven't done anything new. Meaning like, okay, here's what I got. I got this to come, to transfer to come out of high school. And then they come in like, okay, well, I need more. And they're like, well, you didn't do anything. Like you didn't have a good year. Well, why would you get more? Like, it's just that mindset of like, I just deserve more. Like I deserve more and more because there's no appreciation in there for where they're at, or like, man, I got to play better to get more. Just I'm supposed to get more. And that happens all the time. There's 2 transfer portal windows. So like if you could negotiate your contract twice a year, every year, but then for 6 months, you haven't done a show. You haven't done anything, but after that 6-month period, you want a new contract and a new deal, bigger than what you had, but you hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
Or maybe you screwed the shows up.
Right.
Through interceptions, but you still want more. So it's just, and it's not even their fault. There's the parents. Now you got agents. Like,
do you still feel like a coach, or do you feel like a banker more?
It's not really like a banker, but you spend so much time not coaching. And I think that's part of the Nick Saban and, getting out. It's just like, it just changed, because these conversations and these things, and you see the like greed for it, but it's unique because from someone that's been fortunate to make money, have success, get to the highest levels, like, it's like I keep trying to tell them like that's not going to be the answer.
Right.
Like that new contract, getting that much more money isn't going to change anything. You're not going to, be happier because of, but it's like they don't.
You can't hear it.
Yes.
Kids can't hear
Cannot.
it. Man.
I can sit in these 2 chairs right here to most of them. Some will, but most of them. And they just look at me like, there's no way. I'm like, listen to me, until you fix these internal problems, until you fix how you think that everybody's against you or whatever it is, these issues that they each have. And I'll try to like work through them. I'm like, that money, that new contract, that next car, that next girl, like that's not going to fix that. And like, if I get picked in the first round, I got that contract, everything is fixed.
Yeah.
Coach, I don't care what you say.
Type shit.
Trust me.
Yeah, they say it's all a wrap. Everybody thinks they'll have it figured out.
I get more bands, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, boy, give me $1,000 right now.
That's all I need.
I run a 50 right now. I run a 6.150. How fast is that?
6.150. We don't really grade in 50. You mean 40?
I don't know.
That's good. You confuse people.
Yeah,
it might be good, it might be bad.
I don't know what
I don't know if
mean,
you're
but-
slow or fast. 6.150.
So what is some of your push for players to come here to Ole Miss these days? Like, what is it, what do you sell them on about being here?
Yeah, this is a really cool place to go to school. And so I got to see that as a parent. My daughter, Landry's a sophomore here. So,
Oh, yeah, I've seen her on TikTok before. I've seen y'all on there doing makeup or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, just like I said, the social media thing, I kind of live like a young person in a lot of ways, like just enjoy.
Yeah.
Like I just try to have
like
joy.
It seems like kind
and
of
I'm like,
sweet.
again, back to a lot of people, like, you're supposed to be old, you're supposed to be an adult. Like you can't do like a makeup TikTok with your daughter. And I'm like, I'm going to be gone someday. I'm going to be dead or I'm going to be at the end of it. Those last couple years, you think I'm going to be like, man, I wish I would have spent. Yeah. You think I'm going to be like, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that with my daughter because some fans think that's like, I'm soft.
Yeah, dude. I think a lot of, I bet 4 of the first round picks this year will be wearing blush.
I did see, like now they're wearing like nail polish.
Oh,
and
half
stuff.
of them wearing nail polish, eyeliner, booty liner. Some guy had on the other day, they caught him. Some guy, I think that played for Northwestern or Nicholls State or something. But, and I'm like, what is that? Who's putting rouge on their butt cheeks? So I think you're way safe here, coach.
But that's just kind of like how I don't know, you like, it seems like you have that too, where it's kind of like, man, we're supposed to be growing up and there's certain aspects we are, but then these other areas, it's like, man, what's wrong with having youthful fun? And, like we go out and play pickleball and somebody's like, I see some old people look at me like, man, he's playing out there with his kids and like, he's like dancing to the music, to like Taylor Swift playing or something, like, I'm like, why? Just because I'm like getting older, I'm not supposed to like have fun.
Yeah.
Or like when you come to yoga in the morning and like we're crushing you in yoga and I'm kind of like dancing back, like talking shit, celebrating over you. Like, and if that happens in the morning, you might crush it in the morning. I don't know.
I mean, look, I don't want to have to do yoga or have to wear cleats is the only thing that I'm
There's
thinking.
no cleats.
Okay.
No cleats.
That's
no
all I'm
socks
wondering.
even.
But no, I think you're right, man. Yeah, I think, well, it also goes back to what you said. It's like, you don't like to follow this old playbook about things. You like to have this new playbook about things. What's kind of like part of that you offer your players or people that want to come down here? Do you sell them like, hey, this is a team that's like, this is a program that's obviously it's gone, the trajectory's gone up, especially in the past 5 years for sure, in the past decade. What do you kind of push them on? How do you get players to come here to Ole Miss? Because it's always been a little bit more of the underdog in the SEC.
Yeah. I think the kids really we created an atmosphere that you want to be at, not have to. Same with our employees. Like I feel like in the morning, if you ask them when they're getting up and they're driving their cars over, whether it's players or staff, like they want to be here.
Yeah, the GM had a damn Zen in, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's working on it.
Yeah.
He's trying to quit. He's trying to quit some other things.
Yeah, look, we've all been through things, coach.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
But that atmosphere of comfortable and like the players, like I've been around both and I've been around them as an employee where you're miserable driving in like, oh, another day. Like, and it's just like, to me, you're not very productive that way. Like I want our players to come here and like, they play their own playlists, like in practice and stuff, like it's a players team with discipline, but the same thing around the office. Like people, we don't even have hours. Like you don't even have like, you leave when you're done with your work. You don't have like, okay, you leave at this time. Because then people just sit there and guard their desk, until the time goes. So I just try to create an atmosphere that people really want to be at, and they have a lot of fun doing it. And it's really, to me, it's awesome if you can win and have fun. Because some programs like they win, but they're still miserable, and I've seen that. So we try to create this atmosphere, and I think people love it.
Is it tough to be like a coach and a dad? Because you have 3 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is it tough to be like a coach and a dad and a coach and a husband? Like, what is the cross of like those jobs like for a coach? Because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. I think like a lot of questions, I answer them differently now than I did 5, 10, 15 years ago. I think, as I look back, and I use my failures and experiences. Now it's awesome because I get to use to help others.
Yeah.
And I help our players when they're going through it. So I like that I had a lot of stuff happen to me or self-inflicted stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That like I struggled with for a long time. But then as I like now see, like I get to help, like, because a coach knows my story or players know my story and they come in and I can help them with things. Like when you say, okay, how did like the balance of a husband, father, and head coach? Well, I failed at that because as a head coach, like I was a head coach, Tennessee, USC, and I was like, that was my higher power, man. I'm the head coach, USC. Like,
Yeah.
That's who I am. Not like, oh, I'm a husband, not I'm a father. Like that became my higher power. That was the most important thing to me. And I could feel it because I'd be like, ooh, we'd win. So then like the LA Times Sunday morning, man, Coach Lane Kiffin, you know, like, and like, well, what do you want? And I remember him asking me like, what do you want someday? And I'm like, a statue, like Nick Saban. Because then I made it. Like they built a statue of me because I won so many games and championships.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But I was totally missing it. Because if you ask me that now, what do you want? You know what I want? I want to be a really good dad. I want to be a really good boss, a really good friend, a really good neighbor. The other stuff happens with the wins. That's fine. But I was so focused on that it controlled everything. I just slept at the office all week long because like we had to win. That's all that matters. And
like John Daly used to sleep at a Hooters.
Yeah, that was a little different.
Yeah, that's true.
Very
Yeah,
different.
he didn't even work there.
It's
so.
not like he was, working on chipping at Hooters.
Yeah, that's
His
true.
short game.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. So I don't know why I said that, but yeah, people sleep at the office.
Yeah. I think John Daly still goes to Hooters for like the John Daly 2-hour like signing special. I love JD, by the way.
Oh,
He's
of course,
awesome.
dude.
He's awesome.
We talk about him every single week. There he is, right there, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he's got that 2-pack, right there. Boy, he's off a couple of honey packs right there. Look at him.
Yeah, that's where I won't comment. Head coach.
Okay.
So anyway, so that's where this failure came in because it was like, okay, if you're going to if this is the most important thing to you, then I like look back and shoot. No wonder like I ended up getting divorced. No wonder that, I ended up having strained relationship with my kids. And then I kind of figured this out later on and started going, okay, wait a second. This is just part of who I am, being a coach. And then I started to work on the other areas of my life. Got sober from a lot of things, really. Just not just physical sober, like stop drinking, but like emotionally sober, and that's still a constant battle, like working on that, like, and things not making me go way up, way down, like every day. And people say, okay, well, what do? You don't drink. Like, what do you do like Thursday night? And I was like, what's replaced that is like amazing, like going to dinner with Landry or watching a movie with her friends. Like, like I just had this shift and it really helped me. And actually I'm a better coach out of it, which you wouldn't think would be like, cause you think, okay, well, if you put everything into it, but then you lose balance and you're just kind of off and everything is so defined on a win or loss that like, it's everything. I remember like losing a really, really important game. And I remember at the time, like saying to my wife, she's like, and I'm like, I don't want to wake up. We actually lost USC. We lost to Texas. We were in our third straight national championship and lost in the Rose Bowl national championship. Vince Young couldn't tackle him. And I'm like, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. She's like, what is wrong with you? We had one kid at the time, Landry. And she's like, you have a kid. Like you have a whole life. Like we lost the game, third straight national championship. How long is it going to take to ever get there again?
Yeah.
But I was just so out of whack on that. Because I mentioned earlier that the ego had gotten so big when I became a head coach and all the money and success and attention that like it just built and like you got to keep feeding it. And so it's really been cool to get out of that spot.
Yeah. And what do you attribute to helping you get out of it? Probably
lifestyle change. I came to Mississippi and decided like, okay, I started eating more of the food, not working out, like, and I just was like, man, I'm not the best version of myself. I didn't have this like rock bottom moment, that people have sometimes. I just was like, man, I don't really like this lower version of myself. I want to be the highest version of myself. So I changed my diet. I stopped the alcohol. I started working out. And really what I started to do is to pour into other people instead of just pouring into myself.
Dang, coach, you're making me feel bad about my life, bro.
You're younger than me. used to get there.
But
It's a daily battle.
It is, man, and especially that emotional sobriety. That's my biggest issue, dude. I have a certain emotion, and I get literally drunk off of it, or high off of it, or the other way. I get depressed. It's like those are like my drugs. A lot of times, any feeling that I have,
I'm still there. Like that's a daily battle.
God, boy.
And I really got on this after the physical sobriety. After a couple years of I got really healthy, working out all the time, and don't drink. But it was like but I still was letting people. Situations like, man, well, that went my way, so everything's good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that didn't go that way. We lose that recruit or have an argument with this person, and like everything's terrible. And I was like, man, and I had somebody tell me, like, just remember, the tide goes in and out every day. Like, it's going to. And like, do you just get freaked out by that? Or are you just like, hey, the tide came in, tide went out. And so I really try to do that, because like, I'll do the yoga, everything's good, man. And then I'll come in here, and then this player has this issue, or a kid has this issue, and then it's like, or this doesn't go this way. That, especially like if you're like me, which I feel like you are from your last answer, when somebody doesn't do what you want them to do. Wait, everything would be good, man. If he just wouldn't say that.
Sorry, I don't believe this.
If she does this, if he does that, and they do that, I'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, wait, they don't?
And it never is going to happen. It's just total unrealistic expectations of what I have a lot of times.
Yeah.
And that's one of my biggest things is unrealistic expectations.
Like expecting the tide not to come in.
Yes. Or
that's what it'd be like.
Everybody to do things exactly. Expecting that people know how I want things done after I haven't shared how I want them done. That's my biggest thing. Like expecting somebody to know what I want them to do, but I've never even told them exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And that's a crazy person would think that way. So yeah.
Or I did this.
I'm not doing good.
And then they don't deal, and then they don't act how I want them to act after what I did.
Yeah. Haven't I shared with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a major problem that when you become, and you're in charge of a company, you're head coach, and all the people are working for you. So your whole day, they really are doing what you want. And then now in your personal life, outside of it, maybe somebody doesn't do what you want, and then you lose your mind. That's where I was off with the emotional part.
Yeah.
And had to like work on that part.
Yeah. I can't imagine having to be a coach. It would be hard. I can't even coach myself. So you've really taken to Oxford, Coach. I noticed that your son is moving here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah. So my daughter goes to school here.
Okay. And she's a sophomore.
She's a sophomore.
Okay.
My other daughter's going to college at USC. And then my son is moving here. He's actually on a spring break here right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's moving here next month.
And he's going to go to Oxford High?
He is.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he plays football too, or no?
He does. Yeah. Yeah. He's a quarterback. He's got a chance to be good. So that'll be exciting to be able to watch all his games here. And he's always up here working out with his buddies. So,
that's going to be great just to be around that many other players and stuff.
It's awesome. My dad was a coach. So I grew up as a coach's kid. That to be around those locker rooms and to be around those players and to learn from them, it's so awesome and so motivating.
Yeah. Did you have a good relationship with your dad? I know your dad was Monty Kiffin.
Yep.
And did you guys have a good relationship?
Amazing.
Oh,
so
nice.
he passed in July, and
was he sick? Was he pretty sick at the end of his life?
He had dementia, and so he slowed down a lot. But here's what's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying like the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Like we probably have the pain of regret from things we weren't disciplined at in life.
Mm-hmm.
If you look back, man, if I would have done that, or like I would have got, made different decisions. So now we have the pain of the regret of that.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of times people with parents, sometimes like when they pass, they have the pain of regret. Man, I wish I'd have been around him more. I didn't go to see him. Well, my dad worked for me all the way up till the end of 84. So all these last 3 stops, he was here in the building helping us coach.
Oh, that's cool.
So every day I would see him 15 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
And he was such a coach that like, even his doctors would say that was keeping him alive because he could come into the office every day. He's 84 years old with dementia, still coming in the office.
Yeah.
And he just was like, he was the ultimate coach, the old school coach.
Yeah.
And so I got to be with him every day all the way up. So because of that, of bringing him to all the places, making sure he was at work every day and everything, like.
That was here at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So if you don't come here, who knows if that even setup is even kind of perfect for that?
Yeah. But that's where I've gotten to like, who knows what's supposed to be perfect? What I thought, what we thought as our plan should be, I was like totally off.
Yeah.
Like I'd have been like, there's no way I'm going to like want to move to Oxford, Mississippi, have my kid go to college here, have my other kid go to high school here and love it. And now I do. And who would have thought they would have ever wanted to come here? Like, it's like, you know, God's plan obviously makes a lot more sense than ours. Because every time I take that and I'm like, wait, maybe he wants it. Let me turn that over here. Go my way. This is what I want to happen. Like, these people need to do this. I need to go here. I need to get that job.
Let me control everything. That's all,
And then it just doesn't work. It really doesn't. And then which is hard, when I just let go and just let it go, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And that tide's going to come in and it's going to go out. I'll just float along with it.
The HOV lane, dude. What, who caught that clipboard? Do you know?
I don't know. They brought it back.
They did?
Yes. Mississippi Nice.
Oh, so sweet of them.
Told you, the people here are amazing.
God, that was great. There's nothing as good as SEC football.
Because it's like when the plays work, it's like a video game for me. I feel like I'm playing a video game on the sideline. So think like when you play in a video game, you score a big touch and you throw your controller. That's really what I'm doing. It's still the kid in me right there.
Yeah.
You know, like throw my clipboard like your controller.
Out of the box. You've had quite a life, you know. You started kind of, you know, you didn't start, but you kind of came on a lot of people's radar in coaching at the highest level, right?
Yep.
Step back into college football. You've been a player. You've had like you kind of a polarizing, people would say, type figure, very unique in your own way. And I think after talking to you more, I learned a little bit more about how you operate so I can understand. But what is like a message you would get? You know, you've been through divorce, you've been through, you have children. You've had a lot of just experiences in your life.
Yeah.
What, for somebody out there who's getting into their middle age and is kind of struggling, with having a setback or something, what is something you think you would share with them from your experience, or a thought or statement or?
Yeah. I think that like they can do it. Like these things happen, you know, and like these major obstacles that seem so horrible at the time, a divorce, firings, maybe you have a health scare, like these things that seem so terrible and they're really not. They just feel like it in the moment and they're going to pass, and you're going to actually look back later on and be glad for them. Like my kind of major thing was I got fired as a head coach at USC and like my career is over. Well, if that wouldn't happen, I wouldn't have gotten to work for Nick Saban for 3 years. You know, so like whatever those things are, or
your career's been over like 4 times.
Yeah. That you can do it. And it's actually feels way better than, like, let's say you come out, like I came up and got a lot of breaks because my dad and stuff. And so it's like, okay, I got to the top. Okay, well, that felt good. But then to actually have it torn down and all taken away, some by circumstances, some by your own decisions, and rebuild from the bottom personally and professionally, it feels so much better. It's like instead of buying the house, you build the house from the beginning. And so just for people that are struggling in whatever one of those areas may be, like you can do it, but don't get overwhelmed. Like it really is one day at a time. Like, hey, just start working out today, you know, or stop drinking today, you know, or start being a better person today. Whatever those areas are.
Yeah, just today.
Just today, man. Because other stuff's overwhelming. We don't know what's going to happen next week, let alone next month or next year. And just be really good at it today.
Amen, man. I needed to hear that. Yeah, there's something I've been like, I just feel like kind of the world is in, and because it's something that's kind of like just work stuff. And I'm like, what do I do? But I just have to look at it as a challenge, adjust the perspective.
Zoom out.
Yeah.
Zoom out. See, so watching my dad pass and the last couple years of dementia, but also watching him on what was important to him. He'd been a head coach. He'd been fired. He'd been through all these. It didn't matter. Like whatever that is right now that you're struggling, you're going to look back toward him like, what was I even like losing sleep for or having anxiety about that for?
Yeah.
It really ain't that big. If you zoom out to later on, you're going to look back and be like, man, that wasn't a big deal. I'm glad it happened.
Hotty toddy, man.
Hotty toddy.
Lane Kiffin, thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I hope that you stay as entertaining as ever. And I'm glad that you're in the SEC, man. It's one of the greatest conferences to watch. And congratulations on what you guys have done here at Ole Miss, man. I want to thank my friend Scott Satfield and Richie Hike, who helped me think up questions today to talk about as well, because they went to school here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having a good show here tonight.
Yeah, excited for your show tonight. We'll be there, and Our whole team's coming, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the whole team's coming.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we told them in the team. We had a team meeting today and said we're going tonight. We're like, we got you in free. So like, yes, because we don't have any money. We're like, wait, you make like $1 million. Like these guys know that, but they still just want something for free.
Hey, look.
Yeah, we told them you're really funny and free. Someone to know who you are. And,
At the end, they're still college students. You just want something for free, you know.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin, thanks so much.
All right, man.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take